taking it slow. It's something I don't. I jump and I hope. I grab on the rope, I climb and I go. I find something more, I wish you could know all the feelings that I have, but you really. And now I feel like I'm running from myself all the time. All these doubts keep on coming while I think that you're mine. And this pain can be numbing. I don't think I'll be alright. If you think that we're nothing, then I'm just wasting time. And why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. And why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. The rose withers, there's no pictures. I forget her, don't regret her. Hope she feels better. I'd hurt her never, heart steadier. Hold it forever, I won't surrender, no center. My heart's leather, hope I feel better. They say that pain is just a part of the mind. I swear that I'm fine, I know that she used to be mine. But things change with time, I think I'm alright. My thoughts take my mind and twist like my spine. I look so alive, but I'm why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. And why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. It's taking it slow, it's something I don't. I jump and I hope, I grab on the rope, I climb and I go. I find something more, I wish you could know all the feelings that I have, but you really. And now I feel like I'm running from myself all the time. All these doubts keep on coming while I think that you're mine. And this pain can be numbing, I don't think I'll be alright. If you think that we're nothing, then I'm just wasting time. And why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. And why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. The rose withers, there's no pictures. I forget her, don't regret her. Hope she feels better. I'd hurt her never, heart steadier. Hold it forever, I won't surrender, no center. My heart's leather, hope I feel better. They say that pain is just a part of the mind. I swear that I'm fine, I know that she used to be mine. But things change with time, I think I'm alright. My thoughts take my mind and twist like my spine. I look so alive, but and why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. And why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. Taking it slow, it's something I don't. I jump and I hope, I grab on the rope, I climb and I go. I find something more, I wish you could know all the feelings that I have, but you really. And now I feel like I'm running from myself all the time. All these doubts keep on coming while I think that you're mine. And this pain can be numbing, I don't think I'll be alright. If you think that we're nothing, then I'm just wasting time. And why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. And why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends. I never wanted us to ever end again. The rose withers, there's no pictures. I forget her, don't regret her, hope she feels better. I'd hurt her never, heart's deader, hold it forever. I won't surrender, no center, my heart's leather, hope I feel better. They say that pain is just a part of the mind, I swear that I'm fine. I know that she used to be mine, but things change with time. I think I'm alright, my thoughts take my mind and twist like my spine. I look so alive, but I'm why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends, I never wanted us to ever end again. And why don't you just take me back again? I always wanted to be more than friends, I never wanted us to ever end again.
Boop. There we go. This time my microphone's actually on, so unlike my last stream with Carly, where people could hear everybody but me. It was amazing. And
you silly
yeah.
goose.
So we're here! We're here.
We're there!
We're here for Chapter 2, which is... Oh... aimed at something fun.
The night is dark and full of
No.
ocean?
No. Chapter 2 is called It Tastes Like Motor Oil and Tears. Because
Alright then.
that's the name of the chapter, because...
Is that what the chef
See...
makes?
The awesome part of D&D and the bad part of D&D is, like, when I'm playing a video game, I can sort of be like, oh, I can title it this because I kind of know what's going to happen next. Where D&D, you never really know what you're doing, so, like...
Well, Ryan could give you the titles.
I was going to say, you could always ask me and I could give you something.
Yeah, but that might give us cheats and hacks, but then even then he can't...
No,
I'd
be careful.
But he can't guarantee either what is going to
No,
happen.
I cannot.
Because he might be like, oh, we're going to go save a princess, and then we hang the princess and burn the village. And we're like, oh, whoops.
Well, that could be a royal rescue of sorts.
I suppose.
Guys, D&D is like 4D version of like Morrowind.
What?
You know, you just like kill like the most important character by accident, and you're like, "Oops, ruined the game."
The difference is,
no,
we can adjust.
Yeah, I was like, no, it doesn't ruin the game. It just poor Ryan just starts swearing at us. We don't know.
Fucking assholes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so...
All right, I should be set up now.
Excellent. So I'm assuming Mr. Diggy will join us whenever.
Yeah, I did message him, so...
It's fine.
Yeah.
Our poor Fraser is stuck waiting for a tow truck currently. So he will join us when he can, if at all.
Yes.
He literally messaged me that about 5 minutes ago. So hooray!
Yeah.
D&D, this is how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the problems that come with it.
It's fine.
The first problem is finding a day where everybody can play.
Yes.
And then actually show up for those days.
Isn't that the truth? All right. Alrighty. Yeah, cool beans.
Woohoo!
And so, yeah, we're all good.
We're on a boat and it's going fast and...
Check out my flippy floppies.
Flippy floppies.
Is everybody here? If I just roll quickly. Y'all can see that?
Dare you roll?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
I see you've rolled an 18 for initiative.
I did.
What are you fighting?
I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
Up to you.
Well, it's up to him. He can smack the boat for all he wants. It just might go poorly.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
I could
Yes, I think I'm the only one with a swim speed.
I could.
Or no, one of the few.
I'd just sink. You can't do that. Please don't.
I just realized something. I gotta make sure. Yeah, okay. Good. Yep. Stop. Turn this sound way up. There we go. Sound is good. Everybody's happy. We're good. All right. Let me try rolling this. Yeah. That's good. That's good. All right. I'm sufficiently prepared.
Haha.
Moon is
The arrows of
sufficient.
fate.
What's the quicker way to throw your dice again? I can't remember.
I said it macros.
Because I did it last
I clicked the
time.
character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I did.
Carly, yep.
I like having 2 screens.
Target's going.
Yeah.
I would love to have 2 screens.
How did you make the macros? I feel so dumb now. I'm sad.
This would look
I'll show
really
you after.
awkward if I spread it to
We'll
2
do
screens.
I'll show you after, Carly.
Because
Okay.
my screens are different sizes.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I mean, my screens are 2 different sizes as well. I just don't have anything spread from one screen to the other.
But think, if you were playing like one of those cool like flight sim games, you could have 3 monitors and then have each of them showing you a different side of the airplane.
Oh, that'd be fucked up.
I saw a guy who had
That'd be amazing.
like 3 or 4 curved monitors,
Oh God,
and his field of view
that would have been
was
mental.
all the way around him.
Yeah,
Like it
Holy
went
shit.
more than 180 degrees.
that would have been mental. Just
That's
start
nuts.
swiveling your chair. I can see
The,
behind
the
me.
best part was that his desk wasn't big enough, so he had a dude standing there holding the last monitor.
Oh
You know,
my
you know, you
God.
got a good friend when it's like, hey, you want to come over and hang on to this monitor for me for what 6 hours?
Pay you like 20
He
bucks
probably
an hour.
he probably just borrowed his friend's monitor for the sake of the video.
Even still.
Probably.
Even still. All right.
It's gonna take a lot of getting used to hearing myself.
That's all right. That's
Yeah.
okay. All right, Ryan, we are prepared. I think this is going to be it. 'Cause I don't see any
All right.
any sign of diggy, but that's okay. It's all right. So we're Sans Diggy.
Yes. The person we rescued last time.
Yeah.
So, we are on
I
our...
think maybe he ate too much of the cheese wheel.
Perhaps, yeah.
Now he's sick. Apparently lizards are lactose intolerant.
There's a certain Weird Al song that has his name on it.
I've also sent him a text. He may be. But anyway, we'll
Yeah.
play with what we got. It's fine.
Yes.
It's fine.
Exactly.
We got
The one that parodies Avril Lavigne.
I love it.
Ow.
She makes all the Canadian boys scream. Woo!
Okay, then.
Did Sky Strike just answer the call?
All right, so we're on the boat. That's what I remember. Of
We
this
are on
thing.
our boat. We have left this after port after a quick rescue of a lizard folk named Gorlock, who has graciously agreed to join us, though he may be seeming a bit seasick at the moment. So yeah, along with a certain Fraser, who is our mystic. So as the boat sails, we're supplied with food by the gracious Chef Third. A
Yay!
Warforge for those. A Warforge for those who did not tune in last
I
time.
love Third.
He's been a little interesting thus far. And our captain, who has done little besides scream at Benjin and Salamov. She's left the rest of the party alone pretty well. It seems to be primarily them her wrath is focused at. But is there anything anyone wants to do as we continue the 2-week journey to the Isle of Vern?
Yes. Brother Benjamin must go deep into the depths of the ship and speak to a man. That's what Benjamin has to do.
He's speaking to a man.
Indeed.
Other than that, that's all I have to do. I
Okay.
have to speak to a man named.
Hector chooses to go to the upper decks where he doesn't have to constantly watch his head so he doesn't hit the ceiling.
The ceiling isn't bad. It's as long as he doesn't jump, he's fine. Doors are a bit tricky though.
Yeah, I need some fresh air.
Yeah. All right. So we have a relatively uneventful trip to Vern. The seas are thankfully calm, and the ship is completely intact through that. As we arrive at the Isle, Captain Tide Shrieker tells everyone to get ready, as we'll be making port soon.
God, Tide Shrieker.
Yes. She has been screaming at Benjen rather frequently, along with Salamov, about various things. Not stabbing the boat.
I like all the peasants look the same. That makes me happy. Beautifully uniformed peasants.
They all have the same parents.
They do.
Oh God.
Yeah.
This town is going to be screwed in a generation or two.
So as we reach the Isle of Vern, that and I'm absolute. I don't feel like finding individual ones.
I don't
and
blame you.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I felt writing NPC for them all would have been a bit more boring. Maybe. But yes, as we continue on, make sure everything. Oh, good, no one's left the boat this time. I was playing this out last time, and I think 3 of us ended up not on the boat.
Oh dear.
Oh
Oh,
God,
boy.
the boat's down here. Oh shit.
Ah!
Come back, boat!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
As the boat,
How do I move this again? Right, this button. Beep.
you guys should all
Wow.
have access to your tokens. Those of us
Yeah.
who are here. Okay.
Yes. Can move.
Yes.
Where do we get off? Like over here?
Well, this would be the dock, so I'm assuming
yeah.
we would get off at the dock.
Yeah.
Great.
Weird to exit the boat. Whoa.
We drowned!
And that's what I'm talking about. Everyone not.
There we go.
Okay, we can say the 2 people got off the boat there.
Woo!
Okay.
Jumped off the bow.
Yeah. Just jumped off it as you went there.
We made it.
Indeed.
I'm
We have made it. Everyone is safe, and
I'm going to chastise this peasant.
okay. Hello, sir. How are you? Sir?
1 second, sorry. I'm getting a text from our other player.
Okay. As the
Brother
peasant-
Benjamin had a stroke.
He did. Give me a minute. Sorry, Diggy has just
Brother
asked me.
Benjamin's just
Right, Brother Benjamin steps off the boat and just sort of walks down the gangplank as he sees this peasant and looks at him, sort of in his gruffled voice, places a hand on his shoulder and sort of squeezes it maybe a little bit harder than he should, and just looks at him. He's like, "Where am I?"
The town of Vern, the only town on the Isle, sir.
Good.
Oh God.
The peasant seems very confused at
He
this.
continues to walk.
Testing.
Hear you. We will
Yes,
have
I hear.
we will have a what'd you call him? Goron? Diggy will be here soon. Whatever the hell. his name-
Gorlock.
Gorlock. That's what it
Gorlock.
was. I don't know
I have to
everybody's
post
name
these
yet.
somewhere.
I
for
know.
people.
God, I'm gonna have to like
Hey, I picked an easy name.
remember everybody's name.
All right. So as we continue off, Salamov sort of walks along. He seems to have some idea of where he's going. As you get in and get off the boat, you realize these peasants are better clad than you'd have expected. Seems the town of Vern seems to be doing better than some of the other townships you've been to, but all in all, still peasants and nothing too special. Relatively small houses as you go up, except for a massive house off to the east of the little staircase up, or right in front of Hector, who just climb the hill, ignoring the stairs.
Hey, you got places to be. You gotta get there yourself.
Usually with stairs, but yes. All right.
Oh,
As
fine,
Sal-
fine. I'll go up the stairs.
As Salmov goes there and starts chatting to the gentleman over here. We have everyone. I think so. Okay.
Brother.
Hello.
Later, Benjamin. Later. All right. As he walks up to the man. How are you doing? You are Hal, if memory serves from the description I was given.
This is Hal.
Hal,
Hal.
the
Gotcha.
one I
Yeah.
just pinged.
Hal. Gotcha.
Hello, Hal.
Names might be important. With tracking things.
Hello. What? Not often I see a group of such interesting-looking people here. Can I ask your business in the town? Salmov will answer that they're here to
God's work.
for personal matters, as well as they'd heard that the town's having a few issues. Well, I suppose yes, we've have a few issues with our animals going missing. A bit of an issue as the royal quartermaster is most unpleased with the lack of meats coming in from this isle.
Who runs this village, sir?
That would be me.
You, Hal. Wonderful.
Yes.
I request to see your books. Be sure that you are tithing correctly to the great church. As I flash my insignia.
Oh, okay.
Can I do a perception check on the insignia
What are you trying to perceive?
to see what it is and if I recognize it?
His insignia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, should that be perception or insight?
Yeah, that'd
or...
be perception. That's why I
Okay.
just wanted to be sure. Eight.
My guess is no.
With an 8, it matched
Well,
the
I'm
rest.
+6.
No, that's your roll. You rolled a 2 plus 6. If you go over the 8,
Oh, why do I have 2 there?
Because one's
Oh.
in case you nat.
because for some reason it won't let me shift that, or doesn't
Ah.
want to let. But yes.
Weird.
So yes, you
So
You
I have
roll.
no
always have
idea.
advantage.
Yeah, just in case you. Or disadvantage.
Yeah, or disadvantage.
I see.
So yes, you just see Benjamin sort of ruffle around. You're not really paying too much attention to him until it's back inside his cloak, I assume?
Damn it.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. So you're not entirely sure what you saw. How? Well, okay. He goes into the house. He leaves the door open in case anyone wants to follow.
Of course I will follow this man. He will not get out of my sight.
He goes in. He goes through a few doors. Well, this is a sizable building. It's probably the first fair bit of it is sort of the entryway. It almost looks like this is the town hall. All here with a few rooms off to the side. Yeah, it's a fair size, all in all. Probably about
It's 70 by 20.
should be by 30. It's 80 by 30, just because it doesn't take the 5 on this
Oh,
side,
yeah.
and yeah. But yeah, the inner bit of it that's probably about 40 by 30 is we have a Gorlock. Is the sort of the meeting hall area where everyone would convene, and there's 2 rooms off to the side. He's taking you off into the westmost room over here.
All right.
He ruffles through a few books, goes through his desks, hands you the book.
I will investigate the book to make sure that he is properly paying what he's supposed to pay.
The 9, he's not really kept it as neat. He took he explains to you that he only took over being mayor probably about 2 years ago, and all the entries before that are just a hot mess beyond any recognition of yours to put together.
I call for Salamar to join me. Brother!
What can I help you with?
Do you
Benjamin?
see these figures? This town is full of blasphemers!
Yes, it does look rather sloppy, like kept records. And I suppose we shall have to put this to the church, I would guess.
We will have a trial, and we will find the infidels. As I storm off.
All right. Okay. Salmov is going to talk to Hal, trying to get any information out of him about the issues going on in town. Does anyone have any questions about it before Salmov gets into it?
No, I think I'm pretty good.
Not yet.
No one wants to know what's going on?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on. Word it
Why
like
he only
that.
took over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
happened to the old guy?
I want to put
He passed away. He was he was getting up there in years. He wasn't even sure when he was born.
So he
We
was in
think-
control when people knew he was slowly losing his mind?
The election was coming up, and they decided to wait for it. He had aides, of course, who were doing most of the work for him. He was more.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said he had AIDS, I thought something different.
I heard that. I'm right in there with you, buddy. I was like, AIDS?
Okay,
Really?
I was like, wait, wow. All right.
So it wasn't really him governing the town, it was his team of people.
It was a mixture of both. He'd help. He would do what he could. He had moments of lucidity and moments where he was not. And that was more when they would assist him in running the town.
Mm.
All right, but yes,
So how is this guy playing catch up then? Because I'm assuming he has to fix everything.
for the most part, I've been primarily focusing on trying to help the town get back on its feet financially. Even his aides had not realized the extent to which he'd run the town into debt.
So you were checking the books to see if they were paying the church?
I've been more trying to get enough money to even pay what we're owned, or what we owe to all of the isles across the seas. We've
Interesting.
been, indeed, he ran us into vastly more debt than we had believed.
Hmm. And how do they intend to repay that debt?
We have actually done very well. We've managed to repay probably about 80% of the debt so far. The isle has done well enough. Until recently, of course, as that will slow any attempts, assuming whatever is here does not start slaughtering us when it's done with our livestock.
So what has it been doing to your livestock? So obviously it's been going missing, but have there been any remains left behind? Has it been a gory mess? Or do they just vanish without a trace? What do they do?
It depends. Sometimes there's a gory mess as if beast is devouring it. Other times it seems to be as if it carries them off. We found a bloody trail that led to the forest off to the southeast. We found what looked like footprints leading to the west, and
What
we
kind of
found
footprints?
we've never seen them before. They were small. They almost looked like they were from a halfling, but with fewer toes and different types, different sizes, as if they came from different creatures. But we've never seen anything like that before.
It definitely sounds like there's multiples of them.
Oh, I would have to assume so, unless it's made up of many, many feet. All of them
Have you not
different.
thought of bringing the livestock inside?
We hold nearly 28,000 live animals on this island.
Wow. Okay.
We do not have the facilities to store that many inside.
Hmm. See, that's unfortunate.
Basically, this island butchers most of the world's livestock.
Jesus.
Yes, and they're now having a supply issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how does it smell in this place?
In town, you get the odd drifting of manure, but for the
Ugh.
most part, it's not as bad as you've expected.
Oh, interesting. Clean, surprisingly.
Yes.
So if you want us to help you, where would you say have been the most frequented of attacks? Like in what area?
They have been hitting everywhere. There's to the south, there have been carcasses just sort of left to rot. Sometimes they don't even take them; they just kill the animal, rip it to shreds, and then just sort of leave it there. They've been taken primarily. The ones to the east, they've just disappeared in a bloody mess.
Hmm.
The west it all depends. That's where the footprints are.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it possible to view any of these bodies? Have you kept them to see if you could recognize the teeth marks to help identify the creatures doing this?
For the most part, we've not horribly
Hmm.
kept the animals just due to the smell. The rotting smell is
Of course.
unpleasant, and to turn off the animals.
All right.
Have
At some
you
point,
checked
I'd like to see.
Have you captured any rabbits to make sure that there's no vampire rabbits attacking your animal?
We have not managed
Vampire
to.
rabbit.
We have not tried capturing a rabbit.
I think if there were any rabbits, they'd be dead by now. If there's something or a lot of
What about
somethings out there.
vampire seagulls? Ran
Uh,
across them a couple of times.
I mean, we could always go and shoot a seagull outside, but don't vampires usually dislike the daylight?
Well, yeah, they only come out at night.
Perhaps when
Do
nightfall
these
comes.
attacks happen during the day?
A mixture of day and night, we believe, as sometimes it'll be when the animals are out in the field, we'll hear a scream, other times we will hear something at night, or we'll simply come out in the morning and there will be no animal there,
Wow.
and just a mess.
And of course, is there a specific type of certain attacks happen at certain times of day? Like ones disappear middle of the night, or like ones get attacked in like sunset. Like how
Not-
specific are these?
Towards the east, they seem to more disappear towards the evening.
Okay.
The west, they seem to happen any time. The south, they tend to happen more in the dead of night, but
Okay.
yeah.
So have you thought of setting up camps in these areas or at least scout so they can
We
view
have had
these creatures?
we have had a few incidents where it seems as if anyone we've had out there has died as well.
Would we lose?
So perhaps you need a little more well-suited people for the job.
Indeed, we put out the request. I initially assumed that's why you were here, but I wasn't sure with the church coming to look at my books.
Well, churches usually help, don't they? As I look at Brother Benjamin.
Brother Benjamin's not there.
He's not there. He meandered off. Salma,
Is that his picture?
No.
what?
Whose picture
he's
is
not.
that?
That's-
Which picture?
That is not Brother Benjamin.
Who's
Dang it.
beside me?
This one here?
That's Salama.
Yes, that's me.
That's you?
Yes.
I was following the wrong person. Wow.
10 out of 10 with Carly.
Ah. It's fine.
Okay then.
So I look at Salmov and say, isn't the church supposed to help its people?
We will help them, of course. Yes.
I see there's still some scribbles left on the map down there.
Nope, that was recently added.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
What I thought.
Oh my god.
That was just recently added.
Oh, that's Benj. Okay.
yeah.
Vengeance doing things. Don't worry about what Vengeance doing.
So do you guys have anybody who like keeps track of records and that sort of thing who might have detailed information about
Re-
where and when the attacks happened?
For the most part, well, we did. He unfortunately, he'd been eaten, it seems. He wanted to go out and try to get a more accurate record out towards the west, and we found his body 3 days later.
And how long ago did this happen?
That was perhaps not quite a week, I don't think.
Do
Yes.
you think he has records like in his home or place of work that we could look at?
Quite possibly. He lived. He did live in town. He just lived off towards the. He lived out towards the south. He is currently living over in, across the bridge. So I'll ping the house, but we can always go to it later. He explains it's the south across the bridge and just to the east, the first house.
Well, it might be worth a look then.
Hmm.
We can see about these vampire seagulls.
Indeed.
These attacks, are they
Yeah.
more or less frequent near water and or
Oh.
during rainfall?
Not really. There. It depends. Although the ones to the south by the swamp, I suppose there is. Yeah, the swamp holds enough water. They're there. But towards the southeast and west, there was not a huge amount of water.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Would you be able to repeat to me what times of day the attacks are in the southeast and west?
The southeast, they primarily happened at dawn and dusk.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the west, it was primarily it was any time, pretty much. It didn't whenever there wasn't someone around.
Okay. Thank you.
He nods. So I'm assuming you guys are here to help us? Hopefully. Salma.
Well, that depends. Does
I look
it
at Salmov.
fit with what we're looking for? You guys know
Sal-
more about that than I do.
Salma will
Like-
nod. We are here to assist as well as for our own reasons. He mentioned to you guys that they're here also to try to find the source of magic that had been around.
Perhaps that
that-
has something to do with this.
I'd like to tell, fear not, my friend, for we have the greatest vampire seagull and vampire bunny hunters in the land. If it is either of those, it will be dealt with.
He looks. Okay. He has no idea how to handle that. He's wondering. He's going. Have we really got the best people for this? But we're the only ones who've responded.
That's a really great doodle that's ending up on the beach.
I'm gonna have to take a look at that and see.
Yes, it is.
What's wrong with my beautiful doodle? It's exactly what it is.
Did you draw a dinosaur?
Dinosaur? I didn't draw a dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly.
The one to the north of where you are.
I haven't looked.
It's Garlock. Gorlock.
Wow.
So someone's gone out there and drawn in the sand an interesting picture of and written Gorlock above it.
Gorlock was.
Well, at least he knows his own name.
Okay then.
Clearly, some child was playing in the sand and illustrating.
Some child.
All right.
Remember, he said it.
That's true.
Your words.
Yeah. All right. So, any more questions for Hal here, or shall we go and hunt down this guy's house?
So we should probably find everything we need to, and then perhaps work out a plan for tonight if we want to actually help these people. I'm sticking with Selmov. Where'd you go? Is that
Down
a
to the house.
bridge?
Yes, that would
Where
be
the
a bridge.
hell's the house?
Across the bridge. He said to the south. Across the bridge. Across
There
the
you
bridge
are.
to the south and to the east. After you get off it. Yeah.
Hector, not understanding human words very well, goes and gets lost in town.
No. I'm just.
Hector's trying to find the brothel.
No, I'm not.
She's going the wrong way for that.
It's not doing that.
Indeed. Alright. So you all go to the house? Alright. The first thing Salmov tries is he tries opening the door. And it seems locked. He looks. That's.
Perhaps holler in?
He bangs on the door first. Open up. No, you don't hear a response from anyone there, from anything inside.
Do we know if this guy lived alone?
No one asked.
Perhaps we should case the property.
As you meander around off towards the sides of it, you do see a few windows.
Can I peer in and do a perception check?
Yep, I was just about to say that.
Do
With
I
a
see
20
anything?
With a 20, you see, it looks like he's got some. No, let's say he's got a few pieces of paper in there. Looks like some rolls or some rolls of paper. He's got a few. He's got a lot of food that's looking less than ideal, but not quite rotten yet.
Do I see insects in there at all? Do I smell anything bad? Or
No,
vile?
I mean, you see some flies, but just yeah. These houses aren't insect-proof like they are today.
No.
Uh,
Just wondering if someone's dead in there.
You don't smell anything of a rotting person.
Good.
Salmov's going to look around. He's I guess probably should have asked if anyone had a key to this.
That would be a good question.
Need me to kick it down?
Sometimes I have keys to everything.
Salmov's going to stand back and gesture forward or towards the door, if you so wish. Roll
Alright.
athletics.
Athletics?
Oh yeah. you. How are you hitting the door?
I'm kicking it in.
Somehow
so
I just picture Cody's character like going to actually just turn the knob and the whole door just oops.
See, I just think of that video that's like
Sure, we could do that.
Big Bird is on the other side of the door.
I'll just break the door open. It's fine with my hand. Just
So yeah, as you you open the door. You turn the knob. You go to push in. It doesn't go. You push harder. Where the doorknob is breaks off. There's now a hole there, and the door opens.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to unlock a door.
Yeah.
Gesture to Salmov. After you.
He looks over. He meanders into the house. He's going to roll investigation. I mean, he's got a stupid high investigation anyways, but he's going to roll just for fun.
Is the ceiling high enough for me to come in?
You feel like you're scraping your head on most things, but because this doesn't really have an attic, as you get in towards it, you're all right. The door, you definitely have to crouch down, though.
Crouchy crouch.
It's awkward to get in, but you can manage it.
I'm gonna say I don't notice anything.
With that, you're more disgusted by the half-rotting food in here.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah,
Roll
going.
4. You notice the house is made of wood. Oh, good job.
You guys, I think the guy lived here.
Salmov looks, nods. I would not disagree.
I'll roll an investigation.
You could say he was dying to get out.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Too
You
bad
look around-
that's not the roll that counts.
Yeah.
I know, right? Fuck.
As you look around, you see about what you saw from the outside. You see it looks as if he prepared his meal, or he had some food going. You figure he's probably planning on coming back here after he'd done his quick little investigation that went poorly for him,
Hmm.
and that was about it. Yeah, you're not sure any specifics.
Maybe we should actually look through the scrolls that he had.
Salmov's going to use his passive 17 in investigation to take a look around the house.
Wow.
The beat he took.
Damn.
But yes,
There's a reason he works for
yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, he looks around. He goes. He's hunting through the papers right now. Case of 276 dead animals off to the east over the course of a month.
276, you said?
276.
In the east.
Yes.
Okay.
Down to the southeast, but yeah, down to the
I see.
west. Yeah, to the south there were. He looks over. That's a little messy writing, but 724. Oh wow!
Jesus.
And off towards the west, where the footprints were. Wow, a whopping 873. That's impressive.
Rather ferocious.
Indeed.
Mm.
So yeah, that gives they're all spread out over the course of the south is over the course of about a month and a half. The east is over the course of about 2 months, and the west is over the course of about 3 weeks.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes, Salmov looks around. Seems we have a lot of dead animals here. Quite a few, actually. Barring,
Yeah, you could say that that's more than a few.
yes. So, besides our vampire, seagulls, and rabbits, does anyone have any inkling as to what might have done this? Those are, of course, viable options, but just other ideas as well.
Kobolds? Is that possible?
It certainly is.
That might explain their little footprints.
It would, yes. He's gonna roll to see if he knows how many toes a kobold would have,
That's
because that was mentioned.
Hmm.
At 17, that would be wrong number of toes for the west, but it could be the other places, of course.
Yes. And they
Or
would
some.
leave footprints, so it would have to be in one where there actually were footprints.
They are light enough that if they'd planned out, or had they a bit of magic on them, they could likely avoid leaving footprints. But yes, typically they would.
I'd like to see one of the bodies.
Ugh.
To
The-
at least see what the attacks look like and actually see if there's potential teeth marks or anything like that. We might actually know what we're dealing with. What if it's like a bunch of spiders or some shit, like giant spiders? You know, they look different.
Yeah.
Their
Salmon.
bodies will change.
Salmov looks. That seems reasonable. We should go and ask. See if we can find someone to take us to them.
Mhm.
Although, that seems perhaps meeting Hal again would be an idea. See if he has any insight beyond that, or
I
take
doubt
him
it.
along with us.
I don't
Or-
know if that's a good idea. I feel like that would end very badly.
Yeah, they get a new mayor. Worst case.
You're positive.
I mean,
there's so many people in this city. They could just elect a new mayor.
exactly. Salmov looks over. Yeah, that'd work. I mean, not like horribly. Not like the mayor'd be horribly missed. I doubt.
Hmm.
All right. So Salmov's going to leave it open to the group at this point.
Oh, I would like to go and find out more about what's left on these corpses. But I asked him before, and he really didn't have a straight answer. It
Yeah.
seems like he himself hasn't even seen the bodies.
I would assume more he's just incompetent.
Likely. But let's be real, these are normal people. I'm assuming most
Yeah.
of them are incompetent.
Yes, the peasantry is most dull.
Like, look at this home we're in. This person thought it was a bright idea to go by himself and view one of these monsters that's attacking creatures like nobody's business and thought he'd actually live to tell about it.
Well, yes, that's the commoners are not known for their intelligence.
I suggest it might even be a waste of time speaking to Hal again. We might even be better just finding a place and waiting.
Yes, but perhaps having someone to take us there.
Yes.
You
So we
feel
can
like
actually get the
meandering
right
off?
spot.
You feel like meandering through fields?
Not really.
Yeah. Hal looks towards the rest of the group, those who have been quiet. Any suggestions? You can take that as a no.
With us?
Sal?
Oh, Sal. I thought you said
Yeah.
Hal. I was like,
No,
what?
Sal. No, Hal's not quite sure what's going on here. He stayed in his office and is just confused more than anything.
Ugh,
Well, do we
people.
have an idea of who we can talk to other than Hal?
Really, you can find, well, no one asks what's around in this town, but you saw a number of buildings around, so you never know what you might find. And you could ask about anyone there.
But you know who would know a lot of the town's secrets?
Hmm.
A local brothel. I'm sure they'd know lots of the town's secrets.
Hal looks, perhaps, are you
I have no
volunteering to
intention
go
of-
there?
I can.
Oh,
I'll
twist
make the
my arm.
sacrifice.
You don't have to. Don't worry about it. It's too much trouble for you.
No.
I feel like it'd be
Nice.
more trouble for the women.
Hardly. I have lots to offer. Anyway,
That's what I was getting at.
you know what they say about big feet?
Big shoes.
And I probably
Well,
leave.
what is that? How does that work with hooves, though?
That's true.
Yeah.
Elephants don't have hooves.
They
What?
don't have feet.
It's
So-
kind
do,
of
they still
feet, but
have
it's kinda
toes.
not.
So as we walk, everyone roll perception.
Perception.
Except Benjamin.
Perception.
Who's not.
Yes. Well,
I don't see shit.
Gorlock makes sense considering I saw you meandered out. You hear screaming. Lots of
Huh?
screaming.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Where-
And it's coming from a little west of where you guys are. Out towards where you see Benjamin.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! What has he gotten himself into?
So as I'm going to move you out of there because you're going to not want to be standing there.
Yeah, probably not.
Good to know.
Yeah. Same thing. People
terror-
probably don't want to be standing on the beach there.
Okay. We're just gonna
Yeah.
look around.
I got a very crude drawing.
As-
I apologize for my terrible
Oh no, that's
freehand
don't worry.
drawing.
As you meander out into there, you see Benjamin. He has set up. So let me check to be sure. He's a box and a heavy stone from the looks of it.
Yep.
What?
And on the beach, as you walk out, you see a couple dozen dead peasants.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
boy.
Yes.
You're a
So-
goddamn monster!
Salmov looks. Typically, you wait until after we're done with the town, but I suppose a head start.
And you thought they could find a mayor easily. If anything,
Well, this
They need a
certainly
different
cuts
church.
down on the number of available people.
Yeah.
to
Wasn't-
what reason is this committed?
Benjamin just sort of proudly walks up to his friend Sal. Brother!
Who's beside him?
Who's beside me? Brother!
Yes, Benjamin.
I have cleansed the heretics.
Indeed. Okay. That would be your purpose here, after all. Though typically, did you at least get information out of them?
Doubt it.
Maybe? I don't know. What is my? Did my 19 come up with anything?
You scared the shit out of a lot of peasants. That was about it.
All right.
You over-intimidated them.
That is foolish. This is an important place to actually make food accessible to
I
other
learned.
people.
I learned, Sal. Kevin is not here. That was his name, right?
Yes.
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 Kevin is not among these populace. The rest may live.
Kevin?
You did this over someone else's
There
blasphemy?
is a false old one who dares stand forward and challenge the Pantheon, and I will cleanse all of them!
Then why don't you find him himself and kill them? Don't take it out on all these people.
He just looks hard at you. Just hard. Just this beautiful hard stare as he picks up his book and slides it back underneath his glorious cloaks, which now is his beautiful hood sort of falls back. It reveals dark pool eyes. Just quickly puts it back up.
Perception check. What the
fixed
hell
it.
is that?
The dark pool eyes?
Yeah,
Alright. Yeah, anyone who wants to can roll perception to try to,
I have no fucking clue.
with a 9, no.
I'm so shocked.
Let's do it. I have to. No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, there's a, Brorin and, Gorlock. They look, and they see eyes that they almost seem to absorb the light. You two can make a history check to see if you can figure out more about him.
Oh, I'm not good at history.
Yeah.
I don't know shit. Oh, that. Oh.
Your sounds like he sounds like something you've heard of before, but you've heard of the Azamar, but he almost seems like a reflection of one of those, the polar opposite. You're not sure beyond that, but he seems like them if they were a little more twisted, so to say.
He slaughtered 27 people.
Salmov
Yep.
nods. Indeed.
To accomplish what?
I mean, blood for the blood god.
No, you say you want
Yes,
to
and all
help
that.
people, and this is how you help? Why are we here?
You know my reasons.
Clearly I don't.
The magical artifact, the source of the magic.
Well, it
Benjen
doesn't
has
mean
his
to
own
help
reason.
any people here.
Benjen has his reasons for being here, as I have my own.
Benjamin points and yells at this guy.
He's watching in horror from there. He's just a pure stun. He looks
Awesome.
so.
Get over here.
He is going to move up to
Seriously?
here. He's going to move to there.
Benjen steps
As you do that,
forward.
he's not sure what to do here.
Looks at him and tells him, "You will go and you will tell Hal what you have seen this day, and you will remind him how long the church's memory will be."
He looks, he doesn't want to go across the bodies, and he doesn't want to go around you to get to the bridge.
As I go back to
He's
the
looking at... he starts running towards the water. He's going to make an athletics check to see if he can swim across.
If he drowns, it's his own fault. Remember, I did not drown him. May he be drowned.
He sort of swims. It looks like he's more panicking than anything at this point, but, no, just see. Yeah, he makes it out to about,
The feast of the innocent.
yeah, not in a game. Stop dragging my screen around. He makes out to about the dock over here where
I got the wrong
these guys here go and they pull him up and they're watching this going, they're not sure either. No one's really sure what to do here. But yeah, he runs off. He's not having a great time of this, but he's run off to somewhere. You assume probably Hal, like Benjen told him to, but yeah. Salmov looks around. That might have shot our chances at finding a townsfolk willing to help us.
I'm going to on this guy here. I'm going to use a message on him, and I'm going
Okay.
to tell on this guy right
On the
here.
peasant?
Yeah.
Yeah, on this peasant. And I'm basically going to say, how do I want to say this? The mighty old god, Kevin, demands that you find someone who can help the man who slayed all these men.
Roll persuasion versus this man's just
Persuasion?
unwillingness
Sure,
to
I
help
can do that.
Benjen. As he just watched, he better roll high. No, he's looking around, going, you sort
Do it
of.
now!
He's looking around trying to figure out where or who or what or. He's not willing really to come off the dock, so he just sort of jumps into the water, and it's shallow where he is, and he runs off, and he's trying to talk. You see him running off towards people. The one's still alive, at least. And yeah, you notice the townsfolk are starting to trying to make some distance between themselves and the slaughter now.
Hey, quick question.
Hmm.
How many of these 27 victims are women and children?
It's an even It's even. So let's say
What's the numbers? Give me the number.
it's even. Split it by 3, 9 of each.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You both disgust me.
Rightly so.
You have no honor.
Salmov looks. I was inside with you. Gives you a toothy grin at that, because, well, yeah, being a merfolk, he does have very sharp, very pointy teeth.
That's true. He is a
Yes.
merfolk.
Yes.
Well, that's a face for the ages. A face only a mother could love.
Oh, I need to. Mr. DM,
Aye.
see if I know
Walk away.
of Carly's ring.
Alright. With a 19? Yeah, you know the Luxodon. They primarily hail on the eastern part of the main continent, where the church is.
Excellent. So as Hector walks away, Benjamin just calls out, Alexodon would be well to remember in whose land they tread.
Ooh, that was good. Fuck.
So I had to do a history check to know if I knew you.
Hector keeps walking. He's like, nah, fuck you. You ain't
Alright.
feeling this.
Goodbye.
But yeah, the
Hector.
townsfolk, they've sort of run off. The one you persuaded, you see off in the distance, he's talking to the others, and the others are all looking over and going, no, going nowhere near that.
But
I'm
I'm
gonna go
spreading.
give Hal the bad news.
So that is.
Which bad news are you giving Hal?
Oh, that 27 people died?
Okay.
Sure, he knows by now.
Yeah. Yeah, you get in there.
He knows?
The peasant made it already. You watched him run across the sand, swim across, and
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's in there. I see.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
head to the gangplank.
okay.
I'm gonna go throw a sweet rave party.
And,
Is that you drawing that?
oh my god!
I'm just watching things randomly appear on the map, going, yeah.
I can
You didn't notice it before.
I can remove.
Oh, I noticed.
I can
I've just
remove
been-
my makeshift.
I was noticing it while I was grabbing the peasants.
There we go.
And as I changed all the colors.
There.
Yeah.
I've removed. He removed his makeshift court as he went back.
Alright.
Benjamin,
But yes, you will notice there are fewer peasants on the map now.
Benjamin's going to be in an exchange with a very large minotaur that is dressed in the same uniform as the captain from the ship that we got off of.
And Salmov's going to, at this point, figuring there's a little chance of trying to convince a peasant to drag them to where they want to go, he's going to go to Hal to try to make him force one. So as
Perhaps Hal should come himself.
Salmov looks over, do not suggest that.
Well, now I'm pissed off, so now I agree.
Noted. If I anger you, you agree with me.
This time.
Argue.
Yeah, so Hal's looking around. As you actually come in the door, Hector, he cringes as you walk in. And at this point, because he's now heard of what's happened, and
Hey, that crazy shit wasn't me.
yes, but you're with him and part of his group.
But I'm not part of their church.
27 dead innocents. I don't know if I can trust any of you.
I wouldn't either.
I'm gonna go with a 2 fucking bad.
Yeah, that's what Salmov is walking at this point, going,
Yep.
Well, you can trust us to some extent, or we can just go away and leave you to your own problems.
Brorn is basically going to say, the faster you can help us out, the faster we're gone.
And say everyone who said something can roll persuasion. Brorn with advantage at that. He's liking that idea.
I think I might have won that.
I'm going to roll just in case, but yeah, no, he's too scared of anything at this point. And Curly's natural 20, and everyone else's is yeah, he's going to agree to about anything you ask at this point, just to get everyone gone and off his island. So, what do you need? Why are you? Why? What do you need?
Quick, sir, you must tell me where the local tavern is.
He
If there's anyone operating it anymore.
he explains that the tavern was across the bridge, just past the man's house that you were invading.
No, yeah, there's no.
Yeah, the
Whoa.
one I'm hanging on the map.
Whoa. We were investigating the
Investigating,
house,
yes.
sir.
Of course, investigating, yes, of course. But yeah, it's the two hexagonal buildings attached down here.
Oh, dear.
Don't call me by my last name.
I go off the tavern.
All right.
Want to check to see if anyone's still alive here.
Oh, God.
As you get in there, there's
I didn't kill all of them. Didn't roll high enough for that.
yeah, there are a couple of people in there. There's a woman behind the bar who's not entirely sure what just happened, as so a man was hauled off from in front of her tavern and slaughtered out on the beach there.
Oh, God. Oh.
Gonna wander over to the beach and gnaw on some of these corpses.
Okay.
Yay! See, waste not, want not.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. I'm sad.
No, you don't know. Okay. So yeah, as you enter the tavern, she's. Who are you?
I'm looking for the barkeep. The owner of the establishment.
I'm a man in black armor took him away, and I heard lots of screaming, and there's lots of blood, and I ran back in
Oh.
here.
No.
Well, do you work here?
Yes.
Is there anyone left alive that works here also?
No, it was just the two of us that ran this.
And I guess that makes you the new owner, doesn't it?
Oh, that's terrible.
So he is dead. I guess.
I have a proposition for you.
See, Carly,
okay.
I'm helping the local
I'm gonna throw a sweet rave party, and I need some alcohol supplied to it.
She's looking. What we do have alcohol? Yes.
Murder in a party. I'm loving it.
Well, would you be willing to set up shop at my party across the bridge, left on the beach, and maybe charge 3 gold piece premium. I get 1, you get 2.
She's looking
party
for every
holy
beer.
Shit.
She's looking, going. We could try, but I don't know how many are still alive.
We'll find them. We'll make them.
Roll persuasion. She's just freaked out at all of this.
I enjoy the we'll make them. We'll just make them. Don't worry about it. We'll make them.
Wow.
You look very, very fit there, young woman. We'll just make them. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she's agreeing more out of not quite knowing what to do at this point. Someone's offered her something, and she's latched onto that idea. Yeah. We'll throw a party. Everyone will feel better, and yeah. I guess we'll do that. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I will return when I'm ready for the party. Ready for you to come serve drinks at my party.
Yeah. She's more just looking confused and concerned at this point, but trying to hold on to some grasp of hope here.
Okay, you guys finish up with your thing now.
What are you doing,
Oh.
Carly? What are you doing, Darkin?
Uh,
What's everybody doing?
Chilling up with Salnov in my disappointment.
yeah.
I just consumed a corpse.
That a boy.
Oh God.
Bones and all, or
Yeah, I'm assuming at least. Or if not, how do you want to consume the corpse?
I don't know how Brother Benjamin destroyed
There.
them or what magics he used, but it left them quite crispy.
Yeah. My fire be cleansed.
It smells like pork over there for some reason.
Mm.
How did I get stuck with these people?
just roll with it.
That's what I'm
I
doing.
have to see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Going
so
outside.
Diggy's character would have seen the heated exchange between me and a very uberly, massively hunking Minotaur. As the Minotaur sort of stares down Benjamin and Benjamin stares down him. Both of them sort of. It looks like they want to reach for their weapons, like that whole like Western country Western two guys like who's gonna draw first kind of thing. But instead, Benjamin then disappears below deck. There, that's what I.
All right then.
Well, nobody's close enough to hear the extra conversation, so I'm like, well.
Well,
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna travel to the ship now.
Yeah.
Got business there.
I'm standing with
I'm looking for
whatever
3
Dale's character's name is.
The third is.
or 3rd.
Third is.
Good old
Ah.
third.
Do you require your sustenance?
Well, you see, Buddy will pass 3rd. I'm throwing this party here tonight, and was wondering if maybe you want to make some meals for the partygoers.
Oh my God.
We're looking to bring some cheer back into this town after Brother Benjamin improved the population.
Oh,
Improve the population. Oh my
you
god.
guys do that quite often.
See, third gets it.
Yes. There it goes. Our stores are running low. Captain Tideshrieker would have to buy more food.
Oh, just go to the tavern and use some of their stuff. They'll be happy to help.
Third agrees with this
God.
statement. Third shall pillage the tavern.
That's my boy.
As Third starts walking up deck, holding a frying pan in his hand, menacingly.
Poor third.
Third.
These
Don't
poor
forget to
townspeople.
tell them the Jam sent you.
Understood. Third shall inform them that Jam has sent me.
Good.
Oh no.
It'll be a great.
I see this robot walking out of the boat, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna go see what's going on.
I'm on board with the party idea.
Okay. I just have to. I'm gonna say I don't
no.
have a token quite yet for third, so
Well, you could just move me and say that he's wherever I am.
yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. He's Actually, I might have a token.
I'm questioning my life choices right now.
Aren't we all?
You just gotta
This
accept.
token shall temporarily be third until I find one better.
Oh God.
Third meanders over. He's got a frying pan in his hand. He walks over to the now innkeeper. I have been informed you are supplying me with food.
Oh God.
Innkeepers. Okay. What do you want? I have been informed you are supplying me with food. This she looks. Okay. How much? How much do you have? Third looks. How much? What? What is it you want? Keeper, well, you have to pay for food. Come on, you know how this works, right? She looks him up and down. Right? Third looks at his frying pan. Looks at her. I have been informed that I am pillaging here by the one known as Jam. He walks over towards her, holding up the frying pan. It's
This poor town. This poor
Oh
town.
I'm just gonna like step over here, sit down, and kind of just watch.
okay. Third walks over. He slams the frying pan down on the counter. Roll an athletics check for him to see.
I'm gonna.
Natural one.
Swing and a whiff.
Yeah, he hits it. The frying pan breaks. He looks. You
Ooh, that
owe
can't
me
be
a frying pan.
That's
It's
right.
probably in your best interest to just give him the frying pan, lady.
She looks around. Uh, okay. She sort of walks into the back after watching that. Holds out a frying pan. Please don't hit anything with it again. We don't have really many of these, and please don't. Third takes a look. I am here to require sustenance from you.
Oh my
Poor
god.
third.
I'm going to roll.
I love it.
I'm gonna roll an insight for her to see if she can figure this out. If it's in her best interest to just give over the food or not.
Let's hope for the best.
She's just frozen at this point. She doesn't know what to do.
I'm gonna use message again, but I'm gonna do it like sneaky, so she doesn't see me doing it.
Roll stealth with advantage because she's more focused on. Yeah, she has no idea you're there.
So I'm gonna be spreading the word of Kevin. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, this is Kevin." Exactly like this, by the way. Hey, this is Kevin. Kind of an old god, big, powerful sort of thing. Probably you've heard of me, but you should probably just do what the robot says.
She's gonna look around. You see her looking at the sky, at the ceiling at this point. Just I think I'm going crazy today. The sky is talking to me. Great. She looks around, looks at third. I shouldn't do this, but I guess if it keeps me alive today. She goes into the back and she pulls out a roasted pig leg and wheels it over towards him. Is this enough? Third looks over. I require more sustenance.
Oh no.
Yeah. Third pushes his way past her and goes into the back. He starts loading up carts of stuff. Do people eat this? He walks out holding up a slab of beef. People eat this, correct? He's not asking anyone. He's just walking into the main room here. I shall take it in case. He walks in. He does the same thing with a variety of pots, pans, a ton of meat. He's just leaving it. He's taking it out of the cool room downstairs, and he's just left it in the kitchen there, or in the dining area there. I shall return for what I cannot carry now. She looks, but
Oh god.
you took everything, even the kitchen sink. Third is using that as a basket right now to carry everything.
I'm gonna cast message again. Gonna be like, it's the will of Kevin. Don't question it.
She looks around again. Great. This guy's now telling me this is normal. Okay. Today. Wow. I guess plus side, I own the tavern. Yay.
What's left of it?
And just
Yeah.
like
Actually, Kevin owns the cavern. Kevin owns the tavern.
Oh, great.
You gotta
don't-
build a shrine to me.
What
Spread
does
the
a
word.
shrine to you look like? She says out loud, looking straight up.
I mean, whatever you think Kevin looks like, man. It's not really important what you think I look like. Just build a shrine, right? Put my name on it.
Okay. Huh. Okay, I can do that. Is the robot going to kill me?
Not if you do what he says.
Okay. Is the man in black armor going to kill me?
Not if you tell him that you're worshiping Kevin now.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay. I will tell him I'm worshiping Kevin now.
Oh my god.
And she looks over. Looks around. Does anyone else hear the voices in their head? She says out loud to everyone around here. Third's meandered off. He's got his kitchen sink full of stuff.
I'm just gonna be like, there's nothing. I hear nothing.
Oh, okay. Great. So I don't like this. Okay. Third's coming back for a second trip of stuff at this point. As he appears in the door, still holding the kitchen sink, loads it up with more food. As he looks. Gorlock, what is it you are craving?
I am craving some combat.
I am not programmed for combat. Brother Benjamin is better at that. Yes. Do we want to continue on with getting Sal to take us to the fields? So that, or at least telling us where to go for this stuff?
That'd probably be the best.
Yeah. Yeah, we've interrogated the crap out of this poor, now, tavern owner. Probably enough. Okay.
Instead of
This
sweet
poor
rave
lady
party,
doesn't know
man.
what's coming.
Yeah, so, Hal takes you out towards, which ones did you want to go towards first?
I did have one more point
Oh,
of
yes.
business in the town. Real quick.
Okay.
Go into the middle of all these people's houses, and I'm gonna try to persuade them to come to this beautiful sweet rave party.
Alright, persuasion again?
Uh-oh. May work.
Whiff.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, no, these people are too scared of what happened with Benjamin. They're going, I don't know, he sort of killed a lot of us. He came up here, he grabbed one little woman. He came up here, he grabbed my husband, and he killed him. A little girl, Mommy and Daddy are dead. Uh, who's going to take care of me?
God.
Yeah, basically the townsfolk are all just
Traumatized.
they're traumatized. They're afraid that they're going to be slaughtered if they don't run as soon as they see Benjamin again.
Okay, I got one more group of people I'm trying to convince. I convince these people over here. Now I'm gonna try and
Going-
convince these people because they didn't hear me over there, or those people.
Roll with advantage.
There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they're going to beat that. Yeah. There we go. No. No. They're... Yeah, party, that sounds fun. Been a while since we've gone out. Yeah, that sounds great. Where is it?
Over on the beach, down by the rest of the village. There's a sign up. It says "Sweet Rave Party."
Okay, what time?
About midnight.
Okay, we'll be there.
Sounds good. Bring your friends.
We'll tell them about it, yeah. Yeah, we'll bring them.
Oops. Oh, that's
Okay,
Brian.
it's all set up.
Okay. So that does anyone else have business in town before Hal takes us out towards the fields?
I am performing the rites over the bodies so that can.
Benjin. Where are you? Where
So
are
that they
where are
can
you
at
digging
least
in the ship?
go to a better place.
I came to find you.
What you can
The,
find?
He's on the boat with you.
the
Oh.
robot suggested you could
Yeah.
lust my hunger for battle.
So you sort of came down to this sort of darkened sort of spot below the hold. That's where you see Benjamin coming out of a back room. And the room's quite quiet. And the door that he walks out of is promptly then closed and locked as he meanders down a hallway where there's a giant, huge, very ripped minotaur that just sort of snorts in Benjamin's general direction, and Benjamin sort of gives him back a hard look. As neither really speak to each other as they walk past. And now Benjamin is now face to face with you. Yes.
Benjin, the middleman suggested that you could help me with my need for combat before I am full on the corpses on the beach.
Yes. Perhaps. We must... Well, I must go and find my brother, Salmon, again. Then we will see about your combat, if you care to join. For I am now given a new task that must be seen through to its bitter end.
What of the Minotaur?
Just sort of shoots over his shoulder. That's Bane. Pay him no mind. As the Minotaur sort of stomps his foot and huffs, sort of not impressed with the statement. Benjamin continues back up to the top of the ship again.
Okay.
Where on earth did you guys go?
Alright, so Salmov is going to ask everyone's opinion. Where should we go first? The east, the southeast, the south towards the swamp, or the west?
Let's
Were
go
we
towards
having-
the one that killed the dude who kept the records, because he might have had something on him.
The
Warlock
west.
like swamps.
It's a good idea.
The swamp is to the south.
It's good, Gorlock. That's good.
Salmov
I hope
doesn't
you're
care.
reading chat as well.
Yes,
I saw that.
I am. Carly'd be
You
the
hear
one
a
to
faint
read.
sound in the distance.
Carly's not paying attention to anything in chat, I can tell you.
I'm not even in the same room. How am I hearing the conversation?
Carly,
Look,
Just read chat.
chat, Carly,
Okay.
is where
I have my
information
chat covered by
could-
my character
could
sheet.
be getting
Yeah.
yeah, so you've missed stuff that might have been given to you on the side. Carly.
Sorry. Dancing
Uh.
lights. Yes. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I'll go wherever I'm needed.
Okay.
My party's not till later. Let's do it.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, I think I heard 2 for the west, where the guy was killed. 2 for the south if Vengeance goes towards the south with the swamp with Gorlock.
Oh, is that what I'm doing? Are we splitting the team up? I didn't think we were doing that.
That's
I
not
hope.
I'm
good
off to
idea.
find you.
Yeah.
Do not
That's a bad
suggest
idea.
Yeah, I'm off.
Just following that Benjamin guy.
I'm off to find my brother. My brother.
I'm up having a conversation with Hal.
Bro. Well, I guess there is no door because Carly destroyed the door.
Oh no, this door there's still one. It was down the other guy's house that there's no longer a door.
Oh, okay. Then I pull open the doors. Brother!
Benjamin, how are we?
Things are less than they should. As he hands you this sealed note with heavy wax from the seer.
Salamov reads it. This serves with what we are planning well enough.
I will take your lead. This is
Yes,
and what was it? Garlock? Is that how you say that?
Gorlock.
Gorlock. Sorry, Gorlock. And Gorlock hungers for the battle.
Indeed. So, shall we head out? I believe some of us wish to go west, some of us towards south.
I must follow in
Okay,
your
so-
lead, sir.
So he's going to put this out to a vote. Who wants to go to the west, where
Charlie,
the guy with the notepad
Do
was?
you want to go west
Or the book.
or south or what?
Well, the west is where the most deaths are, so it might be worth checking there first.
Carly votes
That's where the
west.
guy went missing, right?
Okay.
Missing there, so.
Roran, what do you vote?
Just because Carly's going to go pee, so.
Okay, I know Gorlock voted south. That's the... Hello?
By the looks of it, it's 1 vote for south, 3 for west.
Okay.
Technically 4.
4? Okay. So we're heading off towards the west then.
So west it is.
Very well. Hal takes everyone out towards, as you leave town, you see just sprawling pastures. It looks like there's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of acres here to a field. As he takes you out, you see a variety of corpses out towards this sort of rocky, hilly area towards the west. A lot of them look like the bones have been picked clean by small little pointed teeth.
Knew it. It's Murlocs.
I will investigate that.
Alright. With a 12, it's not something you've seen before. It almost looks like it almost looks as if someone with teeth like Salmov, but probably a third of his size, was gnawing on bones here. Because that's all that's left, just bones. They've been cracked open for the marrow.
I point this out to it looks as if they are of your breed. From what I can tell.
He looks... Yes, though, typically we're much bigger than this.
Can I make a check of some kind?
Yeah, anyone can make an investigation here.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Dell doesn't see shit.
Whiff.
Yeah, you're not used to finding cracked animal bones with marrow. The rotting smell is a little much for you. Gorlock, however, you have no problems. You've dealt with worse than this. As you look, this seems like a small little creature you've seen before. You've never caught their name, but they're little blue things with orange eyes that would probably taste pretty good.
Delicious.
And, yeah, I was going to say, no one else really rolled horribly well. And Carly's not here to roll.
Carly,
Okay.
would you like to investigate? She just got back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd like to investigate.
Then click the investigation.
So while you're gone, the corpses with looks like small little sharp teeth bit them.
Ooh.
You can figure out about what Benjamin did. Small, sharp little teeth. Though you do, Gorlock, you also, taking a look around, you find sets of footprints that look like they're heading out towards a little southwest of where you are. There, it looks like they're coming and going from there. Hal mentions...
Yes, if they taste good, I want to find more.
Okay. Hal mentions that the man's body was found out a little to the southwest.
We should follow the tracks.
Alright. So everyone's going to follow the tracks then?
I'm
Mhm.
game with
Okay.
that.
Sounds
Okay.
like
Yep.
as good a plan as any.
Yeah.
Alright. So we follow the tracks. As you head along, Hal's going to point you in the direction. He has no interest in coming along here.
He better not be by himself. Otherwise, that's a death sentence, too.
He's in the field, sort of heading back towards some of the farmers.
Alright.
Benjamin does an attempt of small talk and looks to the man and tells him to find your courage, as I don't want to not kill you. As he turns back to the group.
I need to try to persuade the one guy who's walking away before he leaves.
Okay, like to come to the
Okay.
party, I'm guessing, at this point?
Yeah, I want him to tell the farmers about my party.
Kevin demands it.
Roll persuasion.
Incoming DC 50.
He's going to, yeah, he's, at this point, he's fine. I'll tell them about your party. Whatever. He's looking up at the sky going, what's going on today? Why are the voices in my head? But yeah.
That's all.
Okay. Yeah, he agrees this. So everyone's heading out towards the south, or towards the southwest, then towards where the tasty creatures that Gorlock has seen are.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Gorlock. We are following the great Gorlock.
Alright. Everyone roll survival.
Survival. Ooh.
Just to see how well we can keep up the trail.
I'm fine.
Yeah. And what other things we might find along the way.
Oh, good.
Okay. Gorlock, you're a bit busy thinking about all the tasty little morsels you'll have soon.
Mhm.
As you get there, as you go along, Hector's the first one to find it, but Ada, you find it very shortly after, or before Hector even gets the chance to point it out. You see it looks like a backpack of sorts off to the side. They're almost discarded in a very frenzied manner.
Interesting.
Well, let's see what's in it.
As you open it up, you find a lantern. You find what you assume were two flasks of oil, but they've been smashed to bits, which has coated the entire contents of the bag in oil as well.
Ew.
Just like
Ah.
lantern oil. So yes, you find looks like a notebook there that's coated in that's stained in oil. And you find looks like some snacks there, some rations. You find some dried jerky, a couple of apples. Nothing too substantial.
I'm gonna guess this is the pack of the dude we're looking for.
Based off of what you know, you can make a fair guess out of that.
Is the notebook
So
Legible.
Right, let's see what's in the notebook. Did he have any notes that he hadn't left at his house yet?
As you go through it, a lot of the pages are oil stained. It's a lot of it is the first probably it's about 100 pages long. The first probably 70 odd are just full of this animal gave birth. This animal died. This animal was slaughtered. These animals were slaughtered. As you get towards the back of the book, however, you find a detailed log about the nearly 2,000 animals that were slaughtered here. Here, how each one was killed. Some of them are just animal missing, blood everywhere, unknown. Some of them are animal shredded to pieces, left to rot, strange. Others were animal chewed to bits, small tooth marks. Footprints leading towards southwest. Going to investigate. That was the last entry.
Oops.
Yes.
Animal ledger sounds like most of Gorlog's meals.
Yeah.
Sounds like the investigation went well.
Some
Do
all
we
looks
see
over.
more footprints from here? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. There's footprints heading off towards the southwest.
Okay.
Yeah, some all looks over. Yeah, doesn't seem it went well. Well, at least we know what happened to him. So, who knows? Maybe this wasn't entirely in vain. Shall we continue then?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
As you head over, you see what looks like. It almost looks like a cave entrance, since it sort of dips into the ground. And in front of it, you see almost looks like rail cart tracks. Tracks leading into it. Something you've not seen here, and no one ever told you there could be a mine or anything like this on the island. As you get closer and closer to it, you realize the tracks are all rusted. The wood is starting to rot. It looks like it's probably centuries old. Looks as if they probably forgot about it and left, and it was abandoned at some point. And the footprints seem to lead right into here.
Now, do the footprints do they look reptilian or do they look like mammalian?
They look. Think of a human but 3 toes and about half the size.
Weird.
Mm,
Yes.
so like a goat.
Oh,
Something's loading.
Yep. New map should be loading.
Ugh.
Oh,
How much can you guys
It's very
see out of
black.
this?
I can see nothing.
Okay. In which case, reveal areas as you meander
And
in.
I will zoom way the hell out.
No. You should be in the top right-hand corner of the map if you guys see anything.
I see nothing.
I see nothing.
yeah, just black. Oh, there it is.
There we are. Okay.
Oh,
Because of the way
wait.
this works out, I can't do the standard lighting options.
Oh,
But
there
yes.
you go.
All right, I'm there.
Okay. So everyone sees. Who
Yep.
here has dark vision?
I think I do
believe
actually.
I
I think
do.
I do.
Benjamin, yeah, I know you. I think most of us do here.
I have to double check. It's not one of the things that I put on there.
Yeah.
To check.
I know I
For any-
don't have it.
For anyone who doesn't, okay, since we've got at least one person who doesn't, Salmov is going to. Actually, no, he's going to look over to Benjamin. Benjamin, perhaps you should cast the light on something.
Do I have dark vision?
You did. You specifically wanted it. That's why you didn't go for some of the other races.
Right. Do I have that?
And you've
wrote
got the
down?
light cantrip.
Yeah. Where do I have that freaking wrote down?
I don't know. Probably nowhere.
Probably nowhere. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, between Jam's going to cast
I'm pretty
lights.
sure I have it.
I
Oh.
don't think I do.
Jam has cast dancing lights, so everyone will be able to see
Got
you well enough.
But I can do 4 little lights, so 4 little lights kind of just rotating
And
around,
Bourne can.
creating.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're just sort of spreading the lights out and out so that everyone can see.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I think I do. I don't know now. I'm relook up that race.
Oh yeah, I'm
Pretty sure.
pretty sure because you're yeah. Okay. So as you meander out, how far down do you send the lights?
Well, they have a range.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what? Do I
120 feet.
before we move the light? Do
Well, if we got two,
I
I'm gonna keep moving around us.
Okay.
do I
Ish.
if I wanted to see if I see
Oh, okay.
anybody, like any shadows or whatever, because I have dark vision.
Roll perception.
That's perception, not investigation.
No, investigation's like you're looking at something closely. Perception's to see if you notice things around you. As you look around, you see shadows flickering. You're not sure if that's from the lights but you're pretty sure there might be small little creatures around.
We aren't alone.
You're not sure what specifically, but they might be the tasty little things Gorlock was telling you about.
Dun, dun, dun. I'd let everybody know that we're not alone.
I'm going to realize I forgot to give everyone control of their tokens because
reasons.
yeah, because
I
I
didn't
have
see
to
the
do that.
tokens.
They're not there yet.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. As I also have Fraser on this, and he should not be here yet. Do we see things? More things?
Nope.
Not yet.
Why not? Game. Towards the top right-hand corner, it should be if anyone's.
Nope. I just have the.
I can
the
see
em-
people.
I just have
I
the
don't see
empty
people.
space.
I see everybody's tokens.
I don't see
I don't.
anyone.
Do I?
Yay, Dell! Dell's the one who can see anything.
Hold on. I might have to do something.
Let's see.
Fog of War in this is interesting.
That's okay. We're still learning this. We only play it once every so often.
Yeah.
Did give
Who
I'm gonna
here
have to make
sees
you.
what?
I'm gonna have to give you another token to make later.
Yes.
I see Benjamin.
Oh, I see me.
I see me.
Okay.
I see nothing.
Hold on.
I see a ghostly version of Gorlock.
I see me.
I can still see everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotta
I'm
put.
not sure why.
I gotta put my health back in.
Oh, that might have done it.
No.
Okay. I think I figured out. Because I have 2 Fogs of War on here. Because reasons.
Awesome.
I say, I don't need it. I see everything.
Oh God, how do I? Ooh, there's everybody. How do I get it to
Okay.
show my bar underneath?
It's above you. Gorlock's just over it.
Ah.
Yes.
We forgive you.
Okay.
I still see nothing.
We're dark.
I must have cancelled rather than saving yours. Right, because
Yeah.
enter doesn't save, enter cancels.
Yeah, I see
Weird.
everyone.
Because
Stupid things.
That makes sense.
that is
I know.
perfect.
Does
Yes.
delete save? Like
I'm
Enough
waiting
time
for
A
this
for
at this
effort.
point.
Dear programmers of the system, why you do these things?
why are you so bad?
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot I had to open up our party to share gold here on my list.
Okay.
I have it open. We're good.
So you guys don't see more than I want you to. Good. I just
Nope.
tuned
Yeah.
into Noah's stream just so I can see what you guys see.
Don't worry, buddy. We
Well,
don't
more so you don't see too much.
Yeah, we don't see a whole lot.
All right. Everyone move as you want to. Everyone
I
shoot up.
I
can't
still
see.
can't see.
You still can't see.
Nope.
Right. Other things I had to. Can you see now?
Nope.
Bones.
Whatever you.
Now I can see.
Yay!
Excellent.
Can you see, Dell?
Okay.
I can. I could see from the beginning.
Okay, good.
She was the only one I'd set up as I was playing around with it and left as apparently.
I'm
So
going
yeah,
to.
this are
Not that I really can, but I'm going to attempt to stealth.
okay. So since you are in heavy armor, you will be stealthing at disadvantage.
I'm in heavy armor? I didn't think I was.
I thought, because you start with the option of heavy.
Let me look.
Gorlock, as you move up to there, you see that. You see a barrel of, it looks like fruit of some sort up there, which is odd. Not what you were expecting here. Alright.
How do I get to the other pages of me again? Aha, I see.
No.
Got it.
Okay.
I got it all figured out. I'll be here in a second.
Okay, so Salmov's going to steadily move forward.
Gorlock's not particularly a fan of fruit, but I'll inspect it
Well,
anyways.
As you move up to,
I'm wearing chainmail.
that's a heavy armor.
What is it? Oh, so I have to take a negative on stealth?
Well, you take disadvantage. At 13, I mean, you're creeping behind Gorlock, who's just walking forwards.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. Salmov's going to meander along.
I'm gonna keep my lights, providing light up. Like
Yeah.
basically, there's 3 of them going 60 feet.
Okay.
You can fear not, brother Benjamin, for I am alert.
Mostly want to get the drop on them, friend. They ambush us.
As you go along, let's say since you have dark vision, Gorlock, roll perception. As the light.
I have a speed of what, 6, I think? Like 30 feet, whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. You see with that, you see and can point out a small little blue creature there who, if you want to try to do it without startling him, you can roll stealth, or if you want to, if you're alright with him seeing you, you can just do whatever.
Yeah,
You.
I'll roll stealth. I want to
Okay.
see if I can. I don't want him to run away. I want to eat him.
Yeah. So I'm also going to go behind the rock. He's going. It's a good thing he does not have good wisdom.
God, I keep clicking the wrong stupid button.
One does not notice you. He's looking around. He's looking at the skeleton off to his side, poking at the bones, gnawing at them, being really disappointed that they're like hundreds of years old. So yeah, at this point you can get pretty close to him and he won't notice. Let's say with a 2 on the dice and a 1 overall.
Oh, nice. Alright, I'm gonna...
How much can I go?
You can go 30 feet, 60 feet if you dash.
That's almost close. No, you know what? I'll kind of. Yeah, we'll go there.
I'm watching all the arrows and rulers going across the screen.
There.
Ah, fuck me. The wrong stupid... Wait. The stupid pointer is what moves. Yeah. I'm gonna there. And that rock.
We're still just in free movement then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Alright, well, I'm
it's
close
pretty
enough now, so I'm
clear.
gonna dash right up to him.
As you do that, it turns around and you hear in a language none of you speak. And as it looks up at you, just, oh,
In a language that we don't
shit.
speak.
It's the feeling you get of it saying that.
I wanna try and intimidate him as well so that he doesn't run.
Okay, I'd say you'd roll with disadvantage because he doesn't understand what if you're trying to say anything to him. If you're just trying to be imposing or grapple
just-
him or something.
Yeah, just imposing.
Okay.
Do I need to wait for the initiative round, or can I see what Gorok's doing and then as well?
You can see.
Oh, so I can move as well.
Versus this thing.
Don't worry, Gorok. Gorosh. Surprise!
Right.
I will help you that he will run away.
What's wrong with you? There we are. With a 6 on him, no, he's cowering in fear at this. Now with Benjamin behind him, he turns, looks. He realizes he's probably screwed here. Some elves just are casually meandering up at this point, going, "No, we've caught one, have we?"
I've got manacles. I can put manacles on him.
At this point, Gorlock's just being imposing, waiting for Brother Benjen to either decide or dispatch this creature so that he can eat it later.
I have to wait for Selma.
Selmoth's there. He's just looking, going.
Can you communicate with this beast?
Selmoth talks to it in a couple different languages. Let's say, He tries in Elvish for those who can speak Elvish. He tries in Common, and he tries in a language that to everyone here sounds like fish speaking. What you'd imagine a fish speaking to sound like.
Gross.
You fish
Ick.
people speak. I forgot.
Yeah, he speaks Aquan.
Fish people.
Exactly.
Gross.
You hear that coming out of his mouth and looks at the thing. No, cannot with this thing.
Well, know what happens next. Benjamin says, "Fuck it!" Oh wait, I can't roll that one yet. Yes, I can.
A flail?
Yeah.
22 to hit is going to hit it.
Yay! And then of course he does one of these as well.
You're gonna have to click the flail to do damage.
I know, but I have to do my.
The longsword will miss, though.
Alright.
You smashed it too far out of the way with your flail. You weren't expecting it to be so light.
I smashed it.
damage.
8.
You watch as you send it flying a bit towards the ground, but overall it's looking annoyed at this, but not yet dead by any means.
The battle begins.
Indeed. I say, give one more turn as this thing's stunned and reeling. And for anyone who wants to just move up, or
Okay.
Gorlock, since you were in range attack.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna battle axe it.
I guess
Alright.
that would have been a 12 for my longsword, right? Because I have advantage because he's.
Still wouldn't. Alright, so
No,
14.
okay.
Yeah. A 14. Oh, geez, you not won that battle axe damage. As it takes another 4, you sink into it, but it's still reeling from Benjin's attack, and it's knocked it out of your way a bit.
Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to bite it then.
Alright. An 11 will miss, as,
Ping.
yeah. Well, not so much ping as it manages. It sees the jaws
Nothing but
coming
air.
and cringes, yeah,
Snap.
and just misses.
Battles
Everyone roll
begun.
initiative.
No valid
You have to
token was
select your
selected?
token or something like that.
Oh,
Damn
We
it.
figured it out last time. I can't remember how.
that worked.
There we go.
It's not done great.
My initiative. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not. Yeah.
Oh, right. I have to click me.
Yeah, you click you and then do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to reroll, though. I got a 20, man.
I know,
Yeah,
I got a 17 and then...
That's fine. I can add it in.
Oh, can you? All right, so I can just roll, and then you can fix it.
Or
Yeah,
did mine?
there's
do?
a way.
Unless it's better.
Oh, yeah, I'm on there. Okay, good.
My dice don't show up on the tape. Weird. I see everybody else's. But
Why does
Oh.
it not?
I mean, if you have to roll twice, you're not very. You're not
Yeah.
taking the initiative. Sorry,
But-
Benjamin.
Okay. I'm just.
Engine with a 20, you best believe he fucking knows. I think I'm
Yeah.
still in there. I'm still not in there.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's weird.
I have myself clicked.
I'm not entirely sure what's up with this thing. The
That's
turn
all right.
Let
order
me look at your
seems.
stream.
No, I'm not seeing him in there.
Okay, where's your character sheet?
Right here. I don't use it. I use my macros.
Do it from the character sheet then. Just open with your token highlighted, and then just click the initiative. It's right next to your armor class at the top there.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's
So
a
I have one of
pain.
my dancing lights right here.
So it won't work.
Having
off
planned
of,
this,
It won't work off.
I'm
of-
planning for this. I've
that's
got
dumb.
manual initiative, but
That's dumb that it won't
Right
work
there.
off of the macro.
Free
Yeah.
service, everybody. I mean,
exactly. Well, sort of free.
get what you didn't pay for.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That is true. It is free, so. But that's fine. So yeah, I have a 20, Mr. Ryan.
Yes. Okay. Where did I? Oh my. Okay, mouse just started going haywire for a second there. Okay. So many initiatives. No. And then. Okay. Gorlock, it is your turn.
Okay, well, we'll start off with another big old battle axe.
Okay.
What are those cubes?
Swing 21 will hit. 6 damage. It's now looking. It's bleeding pretty badly at this. But it's still standing. Alright.
Can I bonus action my hungering jaws then?
Yeah. Alright, 7 does not, so it gets out of the way again.
Damn it.
It knows the teeth are going to be bad. It'd rather take the battle axe than the teeth. Alright. So unless you want to move, it would be Benjamin's turn.
Benjamin! He's gonna hit him with his flail again.
8? No.
God damn it.
It's still ducking down from
Now his
Gorok's
sword.
bite attack.
Hi-ya!
Flail goes over the head. 15 will hit. Roll your longsword damage.
Eat it! Oh, there we go.
As you slash, you lay this thing's stomach open. Its entrails start pulling out, but it is still just barely hanging on there.
Vengeance is mine.
Dell, it is your turn.
Just so I know, how many arrows would I have started with?
How many did you buy?
20 is the starting, and I don't think anyone wanted to visit the general shop in there. After Benjamin sort of murdered people.
I'm trying to remember how to do things.
Oh,
So if you
Everything.
if you click in your character sheet, which is like the little newspaper at the top, you can click on your name, and in there
we go.
Yeah, you should have like your attack or whatever, or your spell, and you can click that.
It'll be in your core page. And down under, you'll have armor class. Then below that, you got it. Eldritch Blasts. No, you're too concerned about firing your Eldritch Blasts and hitting your allies and annoying them. As it shoots off over this thing's head and into the stalactites behind it.
Pachoo!
Says
Well,
that says your turn, I believe. Curly, it's your turn.
Okay. Strike them with my halberd.
All right.
Woo!
A net one.
Oh, you are lucky that nat one. You would
Yeah.
have believed someone else.
Oh, I know.
All right, roll your
Alright.
damage with a 15. Halberd, she has a range of
Just
10
cl-
feet.
How do I
Click
roll my damage
Where it says
again?
halberd.
Click on Halberd.
Again?
No, in
That's
the
what
chat.
I clicked on
Hold
already.
on.
In the chat.
I got it.
Chat.
Oh, in the chat. Oh.
I did it for you. 10
Thanks.
damage as your
Yay.
halberd cleaves this thing in half. Or as yeah, as it falls down dead.
Done.
All right, XP and loot. Let's do it.
All right, let's loot this
I
bad
say we can
boy.
do XP, but I thought we wanted to do story
Yeah,
based
it's
just for the later
story-based.
levels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm investigating the loots.
I'm just being that guy.
Okay. 10. You find dirty rags and a dagger on it with a 10.
Gross.
And if you want to take the dagger or the dirty rags off, it's going to be naked.
Nah,
Mm.
daggers aren't worth it.
Okay. Roran, as you come across this thing, it doesn't really have a whole lot to it. You do notice in sort of a makeshift pocket, almost a note. You can almost call the note in a language you can't read.
Anybody know how to read whatever the fuck this is?
Who here reads Zavart?
Nope.
Nope.
Sorry.
Never
Yeah.
heard of us of art.
That's what you have dead in front of you.
Also-
with-
Any loot left on it that other people don't take, I just will.
I mean, you can strip it naked unless anyone else wants the clothing.
Nope.
Gorlock on there. Besides meal for later, as you're rooting through, you find just a handful of coins in it. You're assuming probably from the guy that was murdered. You find 4 gold, 23 silver, and 16 copper.
Okay.
Are you giving that to the group loot, or are you keeping that for yourself, Gorlock?
No, that'll go to the group loot.
Group. All right. What was it? And I'll add it to the spreadsheet.
4 gold,
Okay.
23 silver,
Oh God, 1 second.
16 copper.
4 gold. You said how much silver?
Yeah. Jam, if you want, you can take this thing's dagger and strip it naked.
Do you want to put that there
Oh,
in
yeah.
chat for me, Ryan?
Okay.
Just so I don't have to keep asking you, as I'm doing math.
Yeah.
Can I tear off one of its arms and keep it for later?
Oh yeah, you can you can shred this thing.
Let's
Roll
What's it
strength.
called?
It's a Zvart, which is X V A R T.
wrap it in saran wrap.
So what do I get? Let's see. There's a dagger.
There's a dagger, and you've got just
And rags.
for you they'd be
Foreign clothes?
rags. Yeah, rags essentially with the size they are. It's basically a loincloth for something that's 4 feet tall.
Ew, you're gonna
3,
keep
4
that?
feet tall.
Of course.
Fucking weird, man.
Wait, what is he keeping?
It's loincloth.
Don't
All
worry,
right.
Carly. There's reason.
Nasty shit right there.
All right, there. I've updated our gold. We'll need to split later.
All right. And as you're there, we can see further down the aisle. I put in chat as well.
Yeah.
I think you can see.
Yeah,
it.
I did. Yeah, I saw it. I
Okay.
added it.
Okay. You see down, there's a bunch of stalactites towards the north of you. It looks like rubble, maybe a caved-in tunnel or something to the south. Then the minecart tracks follow a path along. Oh, that's too many damn layers on this thing. All right. So, Brorin, as you get there, you see for just a second. Where's the reveal?
Dun, 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 dun. It's a trap.
You see a strange creature there, or down at the bottom. And there, that as soon as your light shines on it, it just disappears into. It just disappears into the darkness. Can you guys see that?
Like, is it a magical disappearance or just like it ran away?
You see wings come out of it, and it flies away.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah, nobody else saw it. Guys,
I told,
Yeah.
saying,
I
oh, there it
told
is.
you guys, it's vampire
down-
seagulls.
Down at the bottom here,
Yeah.
you got to see it quick, and all of a sudden it's gone.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I will. Ready?
Yeah, I communicate that we are dealing with vampire seagulls, in my professional opinion.
Okay. I probably abandoned Salmov somewhere off Strange. Yeah, he's in front of the remains of this fart.
It's all right. I assume he's with us.
Be wary, they have wings.
Yeah.
He's probably looking over the what's left of the corpse after we've ravaged it, thinking like, wow, what? There's like nothing left.
Oh, yeah, he's going, this is... I got the right guys, I guess.
Armless, loinclothless.
Yeah. He probably raised an eyebrow at the loinclothless. As you get there... so you see lots of supplies. It almost looks like whatever's in here has been hoarding supplies for something or other. You see old tools over here towards this side. There are lots of barrels here, there, and everywhere. There are lots of bones as well from people, but very old, a couple centuries long with everything else.
Can I like use a perception, see if there's anything useful we can use?
Oh yeah. You do see some rope to the north of you as well.
I want to see if there's anything else we can.
Okay.
I would like to as well.
There's rope to the north of you. Okay.
Rope.
As you look around, that will... I'm going to be nice and do this in the past as well. Something seems strange about, if you look back along the path where the tunnel turned, something's strange about the path over here. You're not sure what, but... Yeah. You can't figure it out with that. It looks like the wall doesn't quite seem as it normally would be.
I will investigate.
Alright.
I
Natural
shall
one.
as well.
I will not
All right.
investigate. Apparently,
It's
I
a
am,
perfectly normal stone wall.
I am
You have never
too-
seen a more stone
Yeah.
wall before.
I am too busy staring at my.
Ooh, what do I see?
Heard Carly laugh.
Just to note, you didn't actually roll the perception check.
Well, it was
I'm
investigation.
investigating
for
it.
this.
Yeah.
I don't
they will
perceive
point it out.
Yeah, it was pointed out to me.
Oh yeah,
and I'm
yes, I had
investigating
pointed
it.
out.
Yeah.
Hey,
As you're
Benjamin said the weird's back there. Go have a look.
Say,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
As you get
No, no,
there,
it's-
you see it almost looks like a little lever that from the wall, a little indent you can stick your hand into. That's hidden by the natural rock formation.
Hey, Gorlock, I have something I need you to do.
What's up?
There's a lever in this little thing. I need you to pull on it.
It's over here?
Yeah,
over
here,
by
right?
where he is.
Okay.
It's on this wall, buddy.
It's right in front of Salmov.
Yeah, I'll pull the lever for you.
As you pull the lever, the whole cave starts to shake a bit.
Oh, great.
That's a good
We're all
sign.
gonna get crushed to death. My favorite
As
death.
Just hold
you
up
look
the
in-
roof.
Everyone get under me if we have to.
As you look in
as
here,
Hector holds out his
and
hands.
it opens up, and right, you guys can't see that because I've not revealed it yet.
I'm gonna move. Granted,
Hector-
As
nowhere
you
near us.
see,
Oh, sorry.
I'm here.
I fixed
as you
that.
see a new pathway open up there, quite hidden.
I'm gonna move my
but
lights in there.
Can you grab my token and throw me like here? It's way
Uh,
off. It's
I've
way
seen-
off. my
where is
screen.
here?
It's pinging now.
Okay, yeah. Started to get a little ahead of yourself, did you?
Yeah, it's way off my stream thing. I'm like,
There?
Same.
yep, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, you guys can see the bits of the cave there. Okay. As you meander in, you see what looks like a sort of hollowed out way into the cave, as well as make it visible to everyone.
Nice. Cozy. Cheerful.
Yep.
I don't.
Tiny.
Oh, I see a
Give
thing.
me a second.
I see a thing.
You get,
There's
oh,
a man.
There's a man,
Might be a woman.
and that should be a map player minus him.
There's a creeper in the cave.
La 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 la.
Yeah,
Boom.
not far from it. You see an old man. He's this man looks ancient, and he has he's got moss growing on him. He looks like he has not taken care of himself. For the
Doesn't look like it tastes good.
Brother.
Probably not. Yes, Salma was going to look. The man does notice you as the shaking cave did announce it to everyone around that something was
Yeah.
happening.
Um,
Who?
I want to
Who
make
we have
sure
here?
everything's like on the up and up though. Can I check to see if anything weird's going on?
Roll insight for that.
What? You don't trust this old guy covered in moss just hanging out behind a secret wall in a cave?
He is the most legit guy you have ever met in your entire life.
You have no reason to not believe this man.
I was gonna say, I will also roll insight.
Warren,
All right, well, Carly knows all.
I will. I
This
will
guy
step. I
seems-
will step in front of good old Gorlak because I don't necessarily trust this man. Even though Gorlak does.
as you look and he seems relative. All right, Warren and Carly in particular. This man is. He looks like he's gone a bit crazy over the years of being in here. Just how he's sort of waving himself around. He seems relatively harmless, but you figure he might be pumped for information.
So we're thinking like the druidic version of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah!
Except probably a little denser. And probably a lot older.
Hmm.
As he looks over. Who's there?
Benjen.
What are you? What's a Benjen? That's
I don't know how to.
you're not
remember
you're not one of the little blue people.
that. Last I checked, no, I'm not blue.
Don't think you taste good. They do. Came in here, they stole my cave. They took all the things. They ate my people. Well, you know, the bones around here. They all had names, too.
And this is your cave.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, took it over after everyone else left.
Whoa.
After they all gave up on this.
What do you do in this cave?
I live.
Right. That's
God, it must smell terrible in here.
It does. You figure this guy is probably not had a shower in, you're guessing,
Probably
decades?
shits in this room too, in like the fucking corner.
Well,
You don't see
But
any
there's-
shit in here.
there seems to be only a single entrance or exit to this room, and we've just opened it, so he's been in here for a while.
Yeah. You
he might have magic.
you found the lever.
Yeah.
The Zwarts never found the lever.
Well, they didn't seem the brightest.
No. Tasty though. Real tasty.
Our
You see a
friend would
pile
agree.
of you see a pile of Zwart bones beside him. Real
Um,
tasty.
So I want to actually go up and offer him the arm that I tore off earlier.
He looks over. Maybe later. Just ate a lot of them. Just You see a few fresh bones behind him that he sort of stepped in front of, in case you're here to take them.
Gonna go.
Make soup.
God.
I just offered him an arm.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna take it.
No, he stepped in front when you guys came in. He's saying, you need more meat on bones.
What's your name? Do you have a name? Sorry.
Name. Had name. What is name? Forget name.
You're
Old
now,
name.
What are you?
You're now Frank.
Frank.
Good name.
Odd name.
Gorlock wants to know what he is.
From here, me. I am. He sort of pulls back his hood. He's got for everyone here, he's a wood elf, but he's looking. Was something. Am something. Is something.
How long have you been down here?
Long time. Don't know. Stop counting.
Do you know
look-
anything about this cave?
My cave. Mine. My cave.
Why?
Not Svart cave. My cave.
Why do you want the cave? There's a perfectly
My
good
house.
town that way.
There's
Down
lots of
dead.
vacant houses.
Well,
There
they-
was a perfectly good house.
It's got
Uh,
lots of vacancies for you to move into. I can guarantee you that.
So I'm
Probably
I'm gonna
have a
ask
new
the
mayor
wood elf if
position
he's
as
seen
well.
anything else inside the cave.
Weird man creature that's not man. Bigger than Svart. Scarier than Svart.
A weird man
It's-
creature.
Is it tastier than Svart?
Have not tried. It's stronger than Svart. It last time Svart asked a question, it rips Svart head off. One bite.
Ooh.
I don't
Never
think
did.
it liked the taste. It didn't eat Svart. That or it full. Frank doesn't know.
Before,
Frank likes Frank.
it's a good name. It's a good name. Before you came to live in this wonderful, magnificent home, what did you do?
I worked plants? Yes, plants. That's what you call them. Green little things. They grow? That's the right word, right? Plant?
You were a farmer.
Or were you an alchemist? Like, did you put plants in bottles and make juice?
He points at Benjamin. That.
He's an
Yes,
alchemist.
things from plant.
Ah.
No do that long time, though. Has been long time. He
Right.
looks over at the wall, and you see thousands of scratches in it. Long time. Stop counting.
So were you trapped
Yes.
in this wall, or?
I get out anytime. I go, I eat Svart.
Ah,
I find food in forest.
Because
And
Gorlock
you're-
had offered him some Svart, he wants to know if he has anything to offer in return.
He looks,
Exchange
Hmm.
goods.
you want things. I have had barrels of, what you call them. The little round things that... He looks for a second.
Checkers?
Or fruta? Fruta. That what call, right? I have lots of fruta outside. I have... He looks over. I was going to make Svartbone soup. Should be good. Should be ready soon if you want share.
Yeah, definitely.
Come back, hour, and Svart soup ready.
Yeah, I nod in agreement.
Hector's disgusted.
Zalmal's just not sure what to do here. He's just looking, going, this guy is crazy.
I'm investigating over here.
I was gonna.
I want to.
I was about to ask you, Darga. Do you see anything?
If he likes to party.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
What? Hearty.
Travel, music,
I don't see
dance.
shit.
You see, you're pretty sure that's where he sleeps. But what? Music. What? Dance.
Play him a tune. Play him
Dance
a tune,
like
Jam.
food? I
Huh?
eat dance?
He's
I'm
probably
gonna have
thinking
to play him
party
some
like
music
Party of
now.
Adventures,
I'm
too.
gonna have to play some music
That's
now.
right. Play him a tune.
Roll performance. See how good it is.
Here we go.
See how well you can figure out the acoustics of this place. It
Oh,
echoes
God.
more. It echoes more than you expect it to.
Get ready. We're gonna
The
hear.
old man looks so.
We're gonna hear what he plays. Here we go.
Oh.
I'm ready for it.
I'm leaving.
Um.
It's a good tune.
I still hear it out here.
Yeah.
Need to go further.
How about there? You're good.
I
was
played
wondering
it to
what
the
it-
quality of my role.
It was
Yeah.
The
beautiful.
laughing
As,
recorder sounds like.
As the man looks,
It's
Strange
2
noise.
notes.
strange
That's
noise
it.
come from Stick.
It might not have been sensitive enough or whatever. I don't know.
We got a bit of it at least. He looks
I got
over.
more than
Strange
enough.
noise come from Stick. Why Stick make noise? Stick tasty?
Magic stick.
Magic
well,
Stick.
Gorlock's
pretty
satisfied.
sounds.
He knows to only come back in an hour for soup, so I'm gonna leave for now.
Benji's gonna ask him, where did he last see this large man beast?
In cave. Furthering cave. It's weird. It he sort of points at the ground and human, but little thing too. Weird,
Gotcha.
not little. Like little thing, but big thing as well.
Dragonboard.
Is it a shapeshifter?
Shift.
I bid thee adieu, and may you find a watery cave.
Me no die. I don't die. I live.
Well,
Long
well,
time.
maybe you should go for a swim somewhere.
That's the
There-
classic.
No water in cave. You go upstairs for water. Drink water.
Good.
Why bathe?
You have a great day.
I've rejoined my comrades.
Okay.
I'm checking
Yes.
out the stuff over here.
Green
All right.
apple.
Yep. Roll.
I don't see shit.
Lots of barrels. You're not entirely sure even where to begin on this. There's so much crap.
Ooh, tools. Look at that.
I
Indeed.
played with it a second. I made it work.
Old rusty
Picked up
tools.
my thing more.
I love it.
Can I? What should I click? Like investigation or?
Investigation to see if there's anything in there.
Yeah, if you're looking at it closely, yeah.
Just as a technical note, how was the volume on the couple notes you did here?
I thought it was pretty
It was
good.
a bit quiet, maybe.
I mean, it was
fine
It
though.
was better than last
Yeah.
time, which was ridiculously loud.
Well, I mean, I set up my laptop specifically to deal with
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
So
We'll be able to tell you
Ooh.
better on another go.
Yeah. But Carly, as you pick up a pickaxe there, it falls apart, being rusted out entirely.
That's disappointing.
Warlock, as
Gorlock
you're-
fine?
you find, you're assuming the Zvarts are eating this based off what the guy told you. You find a bucket full of, looks like lamb, you're pretty sure here, and another bucket full of a strange black powder, or a substance.
Delicious.
Can I take some of that with me?
You have anything to take it in?
Like a vial or something.
So I have a water skin that doesn't have any fluid in it. I could fill it with that.
Yeah, you can fill it with that.
Just remember to label that water skin so you don't drink out of it later.
I'm
Uh,
gonna pack some of that in the rags that I took.
okay.
I'm
Zvart
not.
loincloth.
I'm not gonna mess with that. Pretty
Because-
sure I know what
yeah.
that is.
Okay.
Moon Moon's gonna come out with some kind of weird, like, cross-species STD from snorting this weird stuff out of used, like, thongs from whatever we killed.
Del, as you're going around, you find some fish salted. You find, if anyone wants, there's also the rope back there. You find some fruit. You find mostly just food here. That seems to be what all these things have, and the strange black powder. So yeah, you get equivalent of So Gorlock and Del, Gorlock, you get the equivalent of 4 rations. Del, you get a ration of stuff out of this.
Okay.
And from there, everyone roll perception.
Alright.
Ooh.
Just for reference, how far away
You said
from
I
the
got
town
one,
are
right?
You're probably about 2-hour
Del,
walk
you got
from
one.
there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good percent.
Yes.
I'm so sad my advantage roll doesn't count.
I'm gonna say, technically, Salmal beats you all out with his passive, but as you're there, you see, say, Roaring, Vengeance, Ada, Gem. From hanging from the ceiling, you see a very strange-looking creature. It almost looks like a
Vampire
bat
seagull.
mixed,
It's a jaguar.
a bat mixed with a man.
You look up and it drops on you.
And you see behind a few more barrels down to the south,
And you have to say touch.
one that looks like a rat and a person mixed together.
The rat man.
Yeah.
Vampire rabbit and a vampire seagull.
Rat
We
King.
were both
I should've
right.
said something.
As
Splinter?
they look over, the
Splinter.
bat is hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, think of Splinter.
Are these like rat men?
One's a bat, one's a rat.
Oh,
They look-
cute.
Yeah. The bat's hanging from the ceiling looking at you. You're pretty sure it's what flew off Born from earlier. It's looking as you guys are rummaging through everything, watching.
Can I like call out to them, see if they're intelligent?
You can try, yeah.
Hello?
Looks over. Dinner brings itself
How
to
high
us
is the
today.
ceiling?
Oh, great.
Your ceiling's probably about 20 feet
On that
up.
response, I aim my bow at the creature on the ceiling and fire.
Okay.
It's
All
on,
right.
bitches.
I take out my halberd. Okay.
Assuming I'm in range,
Yeah,
but
from
I think 80 should be enough.
from there
Yeah.
you'll be in range. I'm going to move Salamov over because he's still technically chatting with other guy. 20 will hit. Roll damage.
Not a boy.
Good job.
3. As the arrow sort of hits a bone on its shoulder and glances off, but it does look rather annoyed that you actually what it thinks is its dinner actually managed to draw some blood on it. Everyone roll initiative.
All right.
All right, hold on. Click.
Dell is
See,
presently.
now I'm actually keeping count of my arrows because I'm supposed to. That's why I had to know how many I have.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Did you do it,
Oh wait.
Noe?
There we go.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
14.
I'm there with 14.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There we go. You can just take my first number there if you want.
Oh.
'Cause that feels a little bit unfair.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't track it. I'm gonna roll for Salamov and the creatures. As they're pretty. They look like they move pretty fast and might be a bit dexy.
Goddamn Dexy bitches.
Well, I don't like that.
Bitches.
Come on. I shrank my character sheet so I can deal with more crap, and now it's coming back to bite me. Initiative. A whopping 4. And for these guys...
And lo! the battle-
Well, I mean, you were in another room, so that would
Yeah.
make sense.
Well, mostly I'm more focused on dragging them than my character. And one of them gets a 19, and... Still being Salamov, but not by much. Okay. So first we have the werebat.
Werebat.
Great.
Next we have
Oh, this doesn't auto
Gorlock
sort
again.
anymore?
Werebat and a
Is the
werebat.
turn
A
order
rat.
not auto sort?
It's weird on that.
Oh, so just wonder.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because sometimes it's doing multiples, sometimes it's pulling old ones, sometimes it's not taking them.
In other words, it's just crap, and you gotta pretty much track it, man.
Yeah. So
Alright,
yeah, I've got a sheet from the other one. Jam.
Shall I move first then?
It's the werebat's turn first.
Oh,
As
he
it-
got higher than me?
Yeah,
Sure-
he
Ooh.
got the 19 plus his roll plus his dex,
Oh.
putting him at a 24.
How was that?
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Yes. As he looks over and
Let's go, bitch!
yeah, that's about it. He's gonna fly at Benjamin.
Come at me!
And he's going to attack you with his claws.
Let's go!
And he's got a decent attack modifier.
I'm ready for
Like
it.
his wing claws or his like feet talon?
He's got hand claws as well.
Oh.
I'm ready
He's
for it.
think of a human with bat wings and a bat head on, pretty much.
That's fucking weird. It's actually literal Batman.
I'm totally ready for this. Let's do
Yes.
this!
Or something like from the gargoyles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just more humanoid. He's
It's
going
fucked up.
to. I'm assuming that
Yep,
hits.
that hits.
All right. All right.
This is where I die.
You take 8 damage.
Jesus!
Ow!
All right, and that is his turn. It is now Gorlock's turn.
Considering I got heavy armor, it don't feel very heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, 24 cuts through about anything.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move in here, otherwise our friend's gonna die. And I'll attack the werebat dude.
All right.
Now, does it matter if like is a flying creature any different than anything? or...
It's landed on the ground for this. It's
Okay.
yeah.
We'll do the battle axe then. Give it a good swing.
Okay. The 21 will definitely hit.
And then I'll just do my standard bite bonus action.
Okay. 8 does not. You just cannot hit with that.
It's hard to get in there after a swing.
I know. Yeah, that swing just keeps on knocking it away every time you go for the bite. All right.
Brother.
Ada, it is your turn.
It's Ada. Yeah, Ada.
Yeah.
Do the lightning bolt.
That feels like a bad idea.
Destroy them.
Magic missile.
Magic missile's amazing.
And 11 does not hit with the Eldritch Blast as it starts shooting off into the darkness.
Aw.
And remember, there's also the were-rat down here that people can take aim at.
Oh, I didn't forget about him. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I didn't forget. I was going after the one that hit people.
Okay. All right. It is now Jam, your turn.
Jam-a-lam.
Let's see. Sounds like we're gonna have to inspire Brother Benjamin, because he could use some inspiration after that hit.
I think he could
Inspired.
too. I need to be inspired.
So I'm gonna Bardic inspire Brother Benjamin.
Hooray! Oh,
All right.
it's time for tune. I'm so excited.
Oh, yes!
So beautiful.
So inspiring.
I feel quite inspired by that lovely tune. It fills my heart with rage and laughter, like the sweet
And then I'll
sounds
fire
of
my
a
bow
madman.
at the wearer at.
All right.
Wait, so is he actually like inspired now?
Yeah, he has a inspiration dice. An 11 will miss it as it shoots in, as your arrow fires into the barrel in front of it.
And how do I make inspiration dice work?
Inspiration dice is you add a. Yours are still D6, Moon.
Yeah,
Or
so
is
you
it-
add like 1d6
yeah.
to whatever you roll, right?
To an attack. Yeah, you can use them whenever. You can add them to an attack roll. You can add them to basically anything but damage.
That
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Creature gains 1 d6. In the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll dice to add the number. Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Wait until after it rolls.
So maybe you can actually hit the bat.
Yeah, that might be.
Like
you just have
clobbered the
to
one
decide
said.
before he tells you succeed or fail.
Yeah.
Creature can after it rolls d20 before deciding to use it. Oh yeah, so I can just wait.
Yeah.
But has
And
to
it
be
is your
before
turn.
you're told whether it's a hit or miss.
Yeah, so I can
Yeah.
roll and then decide where.
I
my
guess
call
I never
is.
miss, huh?
I like that.
it
Right,
is your turn now.
Oh, it's my turn.
Now, Benjamin,
Oh, sweet Jesus. Stab.
unless Jam wants to move.
Oh yeah, do it.
No,
Yeah.
stay
Okay.
right here.
So you seemed in a pretty good spot.
I'ma get in there and hit him. Hit him hard. Hiya!
A10 will not. Well,
Oh, you gotta wait, man. I gotta
You want to?
decide
Oh, yeah, you
things.
can use it.
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
So it's a D6.
it's a D6, yes.
Ooh, that's a big thunder.
Yeah, you're hearing that
Yup.
as well.
Yep. 14.
Yup.
14 just hits it.
Hooray!
Roll your flail damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Well,
And then
as you catch this
then there's
thing
still
across
the,
the jaw.
there's still the sword attack too.
Yeah.
Bitches!
Wait. Is your
Oh, I
longsword like a bonus action, or are you getting
I
to
dual
attack?
wield.
He's dual wielding.
I'm a dual
so
wield
yes.
master, so if when you're engaged with me, I hit you twice.
Yeah.
No.
However, the 9 will not hit it.
No, I assume I'm too good with my flail. It just like smashes people around.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just beating them out of the way.
My rune blade is just like through air.
Yeah.
I think you need to do that in the reverse order, sir.
I think so. I think I need to start with the sword, I think.
Benjamin, stop hitting them away with your flail before you swing your sword.
Brother! My weapon.
Hector, it is your turn.
Whose turn?
Hector.
There.
Carly.
Ah, yes.
There, I've now switched them,
Alright.
so I will sword A first.
I'm gonna go here. I think that's enough, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go for
Whirlwind.
Batman
Okay.
and smack him. My halberd.
25 will hit.
No, if you
And then I
stood
25 fucking better hit.
stood
Yeah.
there.
I click that. Oh!
12 damage. Yeah, this thing, as you carve into it, it is now looking really injured at this. You're watching blood pouring out of it as
Our fan
it hisses at you.
Our fan Little Twix wants you to know, Sork, that your song was cute.
Yay.
Oh my
It's
God.
much better this time.
Success.
Brorin, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna see that these guys are doing pretty well with the bat dude, but nobody's done anything to the rat.
I'm waiting for him to
Right.
come and eat my face.
Right.
So I'm gonna double check that I don't need to move. Hang on a second.
I was hoping that my hit would kill the bat.
No.
Damn.
There's only 2 of them for a party of like 6. So
I know.
you're gonna be pretty
I had
heavy.
high hopes.
Yeah, I don't need to move. I am going to do this.
Achoo.
Why did it do the damage already? It didn't need to. It's a Constitution save. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, because if he makes it, then he just does. Yeah, then he takes the
Yeah.
damage. Oh, you're frost. Eh?
That does
A
not make
5
my
not.
DC.
Not even close.
That doesn't make Benjamin's DC, and he doesn't have one, really.
Jesus.
All right.
So what does frostbite do?
And he now has disadvantage on his next attack.
And he's also affected by the curse of the sea.
Right,
What
yes.
does that do?
Lots of things.
Ooh, I'm excited then.
Wait,
Alright. And, do you have anything else to do?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Those are some good
There's
things.
this rat. He's going to try to jump over the barrels.
I hope
in
he
front of him.
trips and falls.
That would be funny, but let's see. No,
It
plus
might
3,
happen.
not times 3, plus 3.
Now, will Carly get
He makes
a?
out the barrels
Will
fine.
Carly get a opportunity attack if he moves?
Well, no, because he's
Yeah.
moving into combat with her.
Oh.
Well, but
He's not moving out of.
But he,
No,
but
because
he
only
was
you leave
in
combat.
though.
Yeah,
Right?
he's
When-
not left combat.
When he was here,
He's gone closer. Yeah.
But if he moved through here, then he's out of combat. That would have been an opportunity.
No,
attack.
this is still in combat with her.
Opportunity
within 10 feet
attacks
of
are
her.
when your back is turned.
Yeah, basically, as long as he's within combat range, which is her range is 10 feet.
Yeah, and it's only when you're leaving combat,
Yeah.
like when you're trying to get out of combat.
So
right?
so she's got range of this,
Oh, okay.
basically anywhere within 10.
Okay, I just wondered.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily just leaving combat. It's if you move a square, too many squares, you can get an opportunity attack.
If he moves
Right.
out of her attack range, but
Yeah.
not moving into it.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Well, I
Okay,
wasn't
and-
sure just because like here I was like, oh yeah, that's obvious, but I wasn't sure here because that's not
Oh,
really
yeah.
a direct line. You know what I mean? So I wasn't
Oh yeah.
sure.
No, as long as it's within 10 feet.
Yeah, I get you.
All right,
I get
and-
you.
He's going to make an attack at you. He's going to do a disadvantage though.
At
And
me?
He's going to
Or
No, at Carly.
Ah. He was silly enough to get engaged with me.
wait, are you talking about Noe?
Or were you silly enough to get engaged with him? Oh, what?
the natural one,
Ooh,
however.
natural one.
I'm gonna
that's-
roll his damage on himself
Yeah,
for that
that's
first attack.
Beautiful. So he didn't actually skip over the barrels. He left one foot.
Oh no,
in.
he made over the barrels with a 19.
And like decided to like land head first into my ass. Like what did he do?
Quite possibly.
He impaled himself on her halberd.
Yep.
As he
On the
smacks
back end
himself in
part.
as he smacks himself in the face for 7 damage on that. However, he's going to make another attack.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a dual
wow.
wielder.
You
This
think you're
one's
so
not on
confident.
disadvantage.
He's a ninja rat, just not a very
Yes.
good one.
See if that one, because frostbite only lasts the first attack, right?
Yeah, it's only the next attack.
Yeah. No, wait, that's supposed to be +5, but either way, that will hit you.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Bugger.
As you take 6 damage. As it
Damn.
claws into you. And that's its
Nasty
turn.
claws.
Yeah, as it claws into your armor, and it is Salamov's turn.
Brother, destroy the enemy.
What did I actually give him?
I know you gave him spare the dying.
He comes with that automatically.
I knew.
Brave cleric.
Yeah, I knew he had that.
Yeah. That's his get up and stop dying,
That's right.
idiots.
Arise, Benjamin. Your work is not done.
As he's going to cast Toll of the Dead,
Yay! That's my
On,
favorite spell.
Oh, good old told.
the werebat.
That's my favorite spell.
As the werebat has to make a DC 14.
The bells! The bells!
We can take a break when everyone. Anyone want to take a quick break at this, or
Yeah, let's kill these guys.
I could use a break soon.
okay?
We could probably finish this though.
I'm
Yeah.
practicing my rave.
It makes the save. It shrugs it off as
Oh
Your
wow.
bells were
Yeah.
too musical.
yes, it was too. It didn't found them too enjoyable. They didn't want
Accidentally
it to
inspired
die.
them.
If you rolled an at 20, who knows? All right. It's up to the werebat's turn
Let's go, Werebat.
as it moves here.
Oh,
Seeing-
fuck off.
Curly knows it's going to me.
Carly's flanked. Wah, wah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you put yourself in there. You could have
I
attacked
did.
around another position.
Nah. Whatever.
Could have taken Phaling's position and gone behind Gorlock.
I was thinking that, and I wasn't sure.
Ooh.
'Cause I wanted to-
This last time she almost hit me too.
That'll hit. The 28 or 19.
Yeah.
The 24 will hit you as it does.
Oh dear.
Plus 3.
Dead.
With its first attack, 5 damage. And it's going to do that again with its next attack.
Oh, great. I
Oh, who
think I'm
knows?
gonna be unconscious.
An 11
Yeah.
will miss you, however,
Oh, thank God.
as you managed to parry the other one with your halberd.
So what's my health at now? Like 2?
That's your job.
Yeah, your job is to manage your own
As
health.
it is now Gorlock's turn.
So I lost 6 points, and then did I lose another 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have 2 health. Sweet. This is great.
5 health.
All right.
Okay,
Gorlock.
I'm gonna position myself here,
Okay.
but I'm still gonna attack the werebat.
If you go here,
You'll have you'll be flanking it, and
Yeah.
you'll be more likely to hit it.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you get
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah.
We'll
Flank.
do, we'll do that
Yeah.
then.
Flanking is what you always sort of want.
Ideally, for in melee combat at least, ranged
Especially if you're a rogue, because then you sneak attack all the time. Woo! Sneak attack.
sneak attack.
We'll bust out the battle axe again.
A 14 will just hit.
Whoa!
11 slashing as you cleave right into this thing's back. It staggers forward, barely alive, but it's still it's still there. And
Nom, nom, nom,
that
nom, nom.
bite.
You bit yourself.
Yeah.
I bit my tongue.
Bite Benjamin.
You bite your tongue. Let's see. You take 3 points of piercing damage as you bite your tongue.
I shout out to
Imagine if
Gorlock.
he went unconscious
Hey.
from that.
Hey Gorlock, you know how Benjamin keeps hitting them away with his flail? Maybe you should bite them before you swing your axe.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
feeling less than inspired now.
Dylan, it's your turn.
Okay.
That was great.
How do you view your own hit points again? Like with the bar above your token?
So you gotta
You put that in manually.
Yeah, so you have to click your token, and then you click the little gear, and then in the bar 3, you would type in your current hit points and then your max hit points. So that's, and then every time you're hit, you have to go in and you have to.
Isn't it bar 1 for the little heart?
You can do whichever one you want,
Yeah,
really.
bar 3 gives you the red. That's all I know.
I gotcha.
That's why I did
It's
bar
going
3.
to try seeing if it
So
does
that's going to
that.
be at the bat.
Okay.
All the frostbite.
I just realized it's spelled wrong. I'll need to go ahead and fix that.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, maybe yours isn't the same spell. Maybe yours is a
11.
frostbite.
It takes the 2 cold damage and now is disadvantaged on its attack. Says
Hooray!
it now looks
Yay.
a little frostier.
Stay fast.
Jam, it is your turn.
Jam!
Unless
Okay,
you
let's
have any bonus actions or you want to move.
I'm good.
Okay.
Let's see. Start with some vicious mockery.
No.
Where we're at.
You're mocking
Alright.
the enemy.
Yes.
What do you call them? I want to know what mockery.
Yeah. How are you insulting this were rat?
I'm gonna scream at it that it's such a terrible were rat that it couldn't even train one Ninja Turtle.
Wow. That's some harsh words right there. That's some harsh words.
What's your spell DC? Never mind, it failed.
He is
roll
not.
1d4
He's
for your
not
damage.
impressed.
What was that?
Alright. So yeah, it takes damage, and it's not looking happy at this.
Pride is hurt.
Yeah, no, its pride is quite hurt.
How dare you, sir.
It's now looking very sad at this. Oh, I am worthless. Do you have anything else you want to do?
That's everything. That was great.
No, it's your turn.
I will shift here.
Okay.
I will sword the bat.
Okay,
No, I won't.
that's a miss.
I will flail the rat.
That long slay, or that long sword.
That will hit.
It's all about.
Hey, look! He naturally hit with one of his weapons.
It's all about that flail, baby. Boom.
Zephyrus, you catch it. It still looks like it's crying a bit at the insult it just got. As you bring the flail across its face, and its head jerks off to the side. Looks. Today is the worst day ever.
Yeah, Ryan did tell me ahead of time that this particular program seems to not have good rolling, and he's not wrong. Oh my god.
Early, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to well, since I'm flanking the bat now, do I get to roll? I get to roll with advantage on the bat, right?
Yeah.
So I do
Smash
just
it.
click the halberd twice.
You click the halberd, it'll give you advantage.
Oh.
The natural
nat
20,
20.
however.
Boom! Nat 20!
Yeah.
Click that.
Boop.
You got one on your other one. Your opponent. However, that's enough that you cleave its head straight off.
Great. And
So the werebat's dead?
The werebat is dead.
Can I use my bonus action on the rat that's behind me?
I was wondering if you're ever going to use that. Yes.
Of course I was. Well, now they're close enough. So now I'm gonna hit the rat.
Oh,
That's
tell
behind
me she's gonna turn
with
around and
the
trunk
butt.
slap him.
No.
No.
I'm
She's
using the
got
butt
the-
of my halberd.
Oh.
Another natural 20.
If
She's not
if she had
banking
advantage.
it though, so 22. But still, roll your
Mhm.
damage and just ignore the second plus the. So, 6 damage as you smash into its face.
That's just 2d4.
Damn.
No, that does
No, it
1d
does 1d4.
plus 4.
Well, then why did it roll 2
Plus 4?
on my
Yeah.
screen?
I don't know. It just seems to be
Oh,
doing
because
that.
of the advantage. That's
Yeah.
a plus 1. So she rolled 1 on her other one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just
Okay.
6. So it's just 6. I get you.
Yeah.
That is
Uh,
convoluted.
Brorn, it is your turn. It's because I can't get to stop doing the natural. Or the crit.
The double.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is going to move right here, I think. Let me double check.
Hmm.
Yep, that's good. 15.
Don't
Nah.
miss and shoot Benjamin.
Oh no.
Okay.
It might, well,
Oh, great.
This
you
could
can
be
move
fun.
down more.
we'll
Targeting
see
the
how this
ground?
goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Hold on.
This is gonna be like our Divinity game where just everything's on fire.
I am actually going to move. I'm going to go
Okay.
like here instead.
Yeah. There you have a clean shot at it.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this.
Ooh.
He's luring
Oh.
here.
Oh shit.
And it does not have great strength.
See if it can roll higher than a 15.
Nope.
Steven does not, as it takes 3 lightning damage and is pulled
hold to me and takes another 5 damage.
Okay, as it takes what 8 damage there.
8 lightning damage.
As you're now smelling cooked rat, as it's barely alive, its
Mm.
fur is standing on the end. It now looks like a giant puffball of rat fur. As it's looking really unhappy at this. It is Salmov's turn, and he is going to
Kill it, brother.
he's going to move here and cast Toll the Dead.
The
See if the rat-
bells, the bells.
The bells indeed.
I'm so happy I got that sorcerer.
I'm happy I finally got to use a class feature.
Yay!
Yeah.
Lightning lures your class feature? Oh, that's cool.
No, the extra 5 damage.
Oh.
It does not. It takes a d12 of damage.
Yay! It's that.
It better be. I don't want to get hit by this thing.
I mean,
Does
it
it take
has
7
disadvantage when it rolls at you anyway.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
because it takes 7. It's
won't-
got a necrotic aura around it, but it's still kicking. It barely. It doesn't look. It looks like a stiff breeze will knock it over as it looks at Benjen.
Come at me.
This is about
this
how old Benjen is.
What? I got 5 whole hit points. I could go for days. Let's do this.
7 between the two of you. If he gets off an AoE attack, you're both dead.
I'm ready for it.
He doesn't have any of
Hold
that.
on a second.
I'm ready for it. Don't.
Actually, he's going to roll 2d20, take the lower of them.
1. Suck it. I parry
That natural one.
Smash his face in. I just headbutt his ass. Wah!
I mean, realistically, this is going to be amazing. Yeah,
Smash
It,
his face.
as it attacks Benjen, it manages to skewer its skull on the longsword from the other attack. As it falls,
Rune blade.
as it falls down dead,
The rune blade lights.
it just killed itself.
It flashes. It's orange flames.
Wow.
Disappears quickly.
Combat has ended.
Looting commences.
Yeah.
I had that on here. That also reminds me.
Yep. Time for some investigation.
Yep. Let's start with the looting.
XP and loot.
Ah, crap.
Ooh,
Oh,
jam.
wow.
Ooh, some sound.
Jam.
Yeah.
Truly,
Woohoo.
truly outrageous.
Yeah. You guys find some.
What did we find?
I'm gonna do this in the order of people who rolled.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
point out here that Dell rolled 2 19s.
You did.
Yeah.
As I said, the rolling on this is
Statistically impossible.
It's
Yeah,
not the first
what?
time I've rolled double of the same thing.
weird. Well, I mean, in our other game, you rolled 2 natural 20s.
That's even more statistically impossible.
It's not statistically impossible.
It's statistically
improbable.
improbable.
Also,
Yeah.
the cave music is very, very loud.
It's statistically inconceivable.
If you click on the gear in the top right corner, you'll see where it says
Yeah.
master music volume. You can turn that down.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, I was gonna say, because it's coming out real quiet on my end. I was wondering if it was loud enough.
Yeah, I had to turn it up on mine, but yeah. But if it's that's all that is.
Okay.
Control it on your end. Unlike the player's
Okay.
end.
Cool beans.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Benjamin,
the-
as you're going along, I mean, just in order of people who rolled, just
Oh, okay.
to make my life a bit easier.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Benjamin, you find 5 gold,
5 gold.
12 silver,
Silver.
and 18 copper.
Now, is this like both corpses combined, just like everything
Yeah,
altogether?
This will be between the two of them. Roran, as you're going along, you as you're rifling through, you find looks like a little vial with red liquid in it. As you shake it, it almost seems to glimmer in the darkness. as well as you go through its pockets, you find
It
a.
has pockets.
It does. It's wearing. The rat is wearing sort of a. Think of a splinter robe kind of
I mean,
thing.
it is a were-rat, right?
Yeah, like, they are humanoid. They can take a human form if they wanted to, or a bat form or rat form, depending which one it is.
Dude, if I could transform into a rat, I'd never go back.
You dirty
And-
rat.
And you find a copper chalice on it.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, it makes sense. That's why your electric attack worked.
And Carly, from on it, you don't find any gold on it, as you're pretty sure
That's
Benjamin got to that.
Mhm.
But you do find a set of very nice bone dice on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Make a check to see if I know what the vial is.
Yeah, roll. I'll go with
Copper
intelligence on this one.
Intelligence?
Yeah, or investigation, your choice. They're off this instat either way.
Right down.
So
Guess it doesn't matter.
you need to write that
Yeah.
down like in a
Oh,
Google
equipment.
Doc or equipment or something, Carly. I'm only tracking.
Oh, it's an 11.
I'm only tracking
Found it.
our party stuff. So
You've-
something that you're keeping.
You've
you
seen
have to
this
track
before?
yourself.
It looks. It might be a healing potion. It might be another potion. You're not sure yet.
Oh,
All right.
is that for the vial, or is that for
Yeah.
the copper chalice thing, or is the copper chalice just obvious?
It's empty. It's a copper chalice. The
Right.
potion in there is. It looks like it. He thinks it might be a potion of healing, but he's not sure.
Hmm.
Carly, you found bone dice.
Yep. got it.
Gorlock. Besides a couple of corpses you can try munching on. You find. Where'd it go? You find a silver locket with a portrait inside. Kind of a. It looks
Oh,
old,
yeah, family.
but it looks like a young woman.
Okay. Inspect that then.
As you open it, there's
Explode!
just the portrait inside. You don't see anything special about it quite yet, but
Just
knows?
an heirloom or something.
it looks like probably as far as you can tell.
Okay, so a silver locket. Is there like a description, or does it matter? Just a person.
It's just a young woman inside her portrait.
How young should we be questioning Gorlock?
I'm going to say early
Wow.
20s.
Oh, all right. You're safe, Gorlock. You will not need to be dealt with.
Yeah, because God forbid there's anything illegal going on, like the mass murder of 20-odd people. Or
They
anything.
had a trial, thank you.
He did trial by fire.
Where you were judge, jury, and executioner?
That's my job. I'm an inquisitor.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say,
All are killed.
Jam, you find a hidden pocket inside of the werebat's robes. In there,
I'm gonna come
You
over to my
find-
friend and see if he's can heal me.
Salamov, you mean?
Yeah. As I only
Remember,
have one hit dice.
They have, as you go into that, you find, sorry, lost it with that. You find what looks like a pair of, where'd they go? When I had it.
Roast beef sandwich. Roast beef sandwich. Roast beef.
That, you find what looks like a deck of cards inside of a
Oh.
pocket.
Don't open them yet. For the love of God.
No,
Oh,
not
boy.
that.
Okay.
I'm not
You're fine
that
then.
mean.
You're fine then.
The deck of many things is a good way to kill a high-level party.
Anytime.
Never mind a low-level one.
Anytime I hear you found an unknown pair of deck, I'm like, don't, just leave them in the bag.
I think one of the funniest things I've seen in like a
Fuck.
homebrew encounter list is like your party runs across a bunch of people playing poker with the deck of many things.
Oh my sweet Jesus!
God.
I would literally just be like, well, fuck it, we're moving to an entirely different country. I'm out.
Yeah. Where's the plane shift spell?
Okay. Is that all I
Yeah.
found?
Yeah, you can roll intelligence to try to figure out more about it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
let's figure out more about it without like. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
11.
I think that's the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
intelligence save is not quite the same.
Well, it'll be the same for him.
Is
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it got worse.
it?
He gets a +1 to either one.
Stop
So
thinking
you-
so hard.
Yeah. God
Yeah,
damn it.
it-
Jam, you're thinking too hard.
It's a magic set of cards. Who knows what it does?
Goodness.
That does.
Oh, dude, you could be Gambit.
What rituals did my buddy Sal pick?
He does not have identify.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted him to be able to heal you guys.
That's fair. I just figured I'd ask just in case.
Yeah, I could use a little of that. I bit my tongue off.
Yeah. I mean,
Can
Charlie
you even
Van-
talk right now?
Well, he's bit his tongue. It's bleeding. He's not horribly.
He tore it off, and now he's living in a
Just
new
think
hell
like Jar
where
Jar
he can't eat.
Jar Jar Binks with the numb tongue.
Yeah.
Annie, blah, blah, blah.
Dell, as you're going through, you notice that you're rather fond of the gloves that the were-rat has on, and as you pull them off him, you notice they seem perhaps a bit magical in your hands. You're not sure what they do,
Holy
but
shit balls, we're getting magic items already.
well, I don't know if there's anything special, but
Still, magic items already?
Magic
Remember,
gloves with the faint scent of burnt rat.
I want to
Remember-
try to figure out what they do.
Gloves
you
of
roll
giant strength.
intelligence
That's what they
or-
are.
Oh
put
my
them
god,
on.
I would kill you.
I'm
for
not just
those.
putting them on.
Okay.
I know better.
Yeah, slide them
I'm
on,
just
see what
going to be
happens.
here. As roll
Like
intelligence to see.
Okay.
I'd put them on.
That's how your brain can explode and you could die.
There are magical instruments that you can play that can literally melt your brain.
Oh God.
Wow.
You know nothing. Or better yet, you know the
So
wrong
she
thing.
just decided to put them on.
Dell's not even sure if they're really gloves. She's looking, maybe they're pants. I don't know.
While trying to inspect the gloves, they accidentally slid onto her fingers.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Maybe these aren't gloves. Maybe they're boots. This person just had really fucked up feet.
Let's hear what Ryan's got.
They seem like the most ordinary, comfortable pair of gloves you've ever seen in your life.
I'm still not putting them on.
Nothing magical at all about them.
The gloves of barrel leaping.
That's a good reason to put them on right there.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, well, if they look so comfortable, why don't you just put them on?
Jesus.
Don't fuck with it.
They actually said that to
Okay.
just say it.
Things I was not expecting to find. As
In my infinite wisdom, I put them on because they look comfy.
Oh god.
Oh, she did it!
Here we go!
Did it.
as you put them on, you don't feel anything yet.
Yet.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Oh god.
That's an ominous yet.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
They're gonna eat your hands.
She's gonna turn into a bear. She's gonna be Bear Dell.
And turn into a were-rat.
A dragon
She won't be
bear.
able to train a ninja turtle to save her life either.
Oh, no.
And who knows?
Shit balls. Well, let's hope for the best, I guess. Unknown magical
Figure that out.
gloves.
Yep.
Roran, as you're going through, you find a small, looks like a gold hand mirror on the were-rat
wow.
in one of its
A what?
pockets. A small golden hand mirror. It's maybe like 3 inches by 2
You
inches.
can admire yourself now.
Does it seem magical
Think
in
a
any
little
way?
bugger like that could be
Uh,
obsessed.
Not that you've noticed, no.
I'm gonna roll something.
All right.
Intelligence.
I will.
I think that's what it
Roll
is.
Do it.
strength to smash face.
Yes, right. Here, let me see. I can try smashing it with my
Well.
flail.
It's a magical, or it's a non-magical hand mirror, as far as you can tell. You don't think it's magical, but who knows?
I smash ground. Rah.
You smash real hard.
What are you smashing it with?
With my flail, I'm smashing the ground.
Okay.
Rah.
Well, bludgeoning, then fuck it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Rah.
From where you are, You have now broken a 5-foot section of the minecart track.
Good. Feel better now. Of course.
All right.
Now I like roll.
23.
Amazing.
Yeah. You can smash inanimate objects really well.
And I fucking rolled a
Yeah, but
perfect.
now roll your sword, see how good that
and
goes.
I rolled a perfect 8 on that
What is
flail.
the round's DC or AC?
Not natural.
Bam!
One, basically. As you stab
God,
into
another
the
fucking look at
ground.
that! 2 fucking nat 8s. Whatever. Fuck off, video. Fuck you, stupid program.
As your sword sinks through all the way to the hilt
Ah!
into the ground here, and you pull it out fine.
An eruption of magical rune.
Yeah.
Ah!
He hits the rail, the sword shatters.
That's my rune blade will never.
That's what would
shatter.
happen if you rolled like a 1.
Quite possibly, or the sword would have been stuck.
That
Yeah.
would have been amazing.
I would have cried. I would have lost my rune blade.
You never used it anyways.
I've used it, I just haven't hit anything.
Yeah.
You haven't done anything useful with it.
Well, I
yet.
did kill somebody coming out of the temple with it,
Yeah.
and a few
Yeah, I killed
villagers in
he killed someone
town.
in the cutscene and the villagers.
What else do we got going on?
That's it. Loot's done.
Yeah. Unless we want to continue on.
I mean, I don't mind going longer, but I need a break for right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna strip their clothes.
God,
Okay.
you in the nakedness.
You now have a set of a small or a human-sized robe from the were-bat, and basically a trench coat with a hood from the were-rat.
Let's see.
Should be just over 3 hours. 3 hours, 20 minutes. Or probably a bit less because technical difficulties.
Yeah. With tech difficulties. Whatever you guys want. I mean, what do you want, Carly? Are you tired or what?
I'm kind of beat.
Carly votes to end because she's tired. What about you?
Well, it's
Dal?
the regular
How are you
end time,
feeling?
so we should just do it then.
Okay.
Okay.
Just end it
Well,
there.
that's fine. Well, that.
We should probably do a long rest sort of thing for
Yes,
our
yeah.
people.
I'm going to say, Salamov is going to say, in the cave.
Yeah,
Full of.
let's all return to the cave and hit the switch and take a resty poo there.
Yes. Yeah, that's what he
Sure.
was going to suggest. Not in the, not with the were-rats and were-bat.
I don't know.
There's
If,
more-
I'm
Hey,
gonna sleep on
all of
this
them
end
yet?
of that cave,
For
though.
those of you who may not be used to fifth, when you do a long rest, if you are successful, you get all of your hit points back and spell slots back.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I
I get,
didn't
and I
use
get
either
my
of those
hungering
things,
bite back
so
if
I'm good.
I do a long or a short.
Yeah, a short rest. If we only take a short rest, it's about an hour, I think, or is it hour to 3
No,
hours?
we could do a long rest though. That's fine.
No, I'm just saying for if
A
you don't
short
know.
rest is an hour.
It's an
yeah.
hour, yeah. So all you can do in a short rest, if you're like Saigon or like me, once when I get to level 3, you'll get some spells back, or you can use a hit dice to get some hit points. Otherwise, it's long rest for days, but a long rest is 8 hours. Unless you're an elf, then it's bored.
Yeah.
So who's doing the camouflage? Who's gonna cook? Who's on guard duty?
Salamov's going to go over. He's going to ask our friend, who's now known as Frank here,
Frank!
if he can close the
Oh
door.
yeah, Frank could
and-
be on watch. Yes.
Frank agrees. Frank walks over,
If he,
pushes a stone in on the side, and
and if he,
you
tr-
watch as the wall closes again.
if he tries anything
and there's no
crazy,
indication
I'll
it was
fucking
ever
kill
there.
him.
So yeah, I'd say we can all take turns at guard duty and still get our full rest in.
Sweet.
Sounds
So
good.
we just get a successful long rest, full HP, all that stuff.
Assuming nothing bothers you guys through it.
Oh,
Hey,
great.
Ryan's got a roll to find it out for us.
I'm gonna roll to see if anything else in the cave, assuming there is anything else, finds their way into the cave.
Was there a way to close this section?
Oh, it's
Yeah, he
Because the
closed it.
guy's still alive.
It's just in case, because now chances are the enemies know there's something in the cave based off of the corpses.
Damn, should I ate them all?
However, nothing happens throughout the night.
Woo!
Everyone is Everyone's back to full spell slots, full
Yay!
health. Oh yes, Moon. Roll survival. See how many arrows you can get back from that.
And
12. How many did you fire? You shot 3. You get 2 of them back. The other one looks like it snapped off when it fired into the stalactites.
I only fired 2 in here.
Okay, then the other one's still missing from wherever.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes. Do we?
yeah,
So I think
that
that's
was
about
good.
everything.
I think so. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for Chapter 2, which, of course, was...
It tastes like motor oil and tears.
Thank you. Yeah, it tastes like motor oil and tears. Tune in next time.
And if you like what you see
which
here,
will be to be announced, as I might not be able to do one in July. I'm not entirely sure yet. And it'll
We'll
also
figure
have
something
it'll
out.
also have a wild name because that's how we're doing it here.
yeah. But if you do like what you see, feel free to stick around, click that, give us some love, click the follow button, and
As well,
spend some time
Or
with
else
us.
Gorluck will eat you.
as well as Arrow, my buddy Arrow here, he streams as well.
Hello.
So you can follow him as well. Or Sork13. Are you streaming? I don't.
Not this.
Oh, he's not streaming this. He can't. Well, but you can follow him. Or Cross the Screaming, our great DM. Yeah. Cool. Thank you guys for joining us, as always. All you wonderful friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was fun.
All right.
It was indeed.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
No one died.
No one. Yeah. No one
Yet.
died.
Yeah, no one died this session.
Well,
Close as it was.
people did die,
Well,
but not player
I
characters.
know
Not
players
the
died.
important people.
I saw her standing in the street alone. Her head was down, face locked onto